Hello and welcome to the JB&M Sports Fanatic stream. Thank you guys for joining me here for the college football playoff semifinal matchup between number 3 Georgia and number 2 Michigan. Two teams that have similar strengths in that they want to run the football and they rely on their defense. We will see which team will be able to come out here and make a play tonight, but this should be a really good matchup here between two teams fighting it out to see who will win, who will earn the rights to go to the national championship. We will find that out tonight, and the winner has Bama waiting on them in the next round, so that's definitely something to look forward to here. But let's see how these two teams do, and we're going to see Georgia with the football first here, facing 1st and 10 from their own 20-yard line. So let's see what they do here first. They're going to line up in a shotgun formation. 3 receivers are tight end in the back. They're going to hand it to the back out the shotgun formation, and the back's going to pick up 9 yards on that first carry there. So that's a good start right there for UGA to pick up 9 yards there with White on that carry. We'll see how things play out the rest of the way. And so, 80s, what's good? What's good? Happy New Year's Eve to you, buddy. And you say, let's go Michigan. All right, 80s got Michigan. What's your final score for this one? And so you say, like the background, appreciate it. Yeah, appreciate it. So here we go, 2nd and 1, out of the shotgun. Stinson takes a snap there, throws a quick pass to the receiver. The receiver catches it, lowers his shoulder, and he picks up a nice pickup there. And that's going to be a first down right there for UGA. So the first 2 plays right there, making it look pretty easy out there. We'll see if that continues to go the rest of the way. But yeah, that is a good sign so far, especially if you're able to take advantage of that quick passing game like that, and Bennett is able to make those passes. That's a good sign right there for the Bulldogs. And again, that was a 16-yard completion to Mitchell. Lines up in the shotgun again, 2 receivers towards the bottom of the screen. Receiver goes in motion, takes a snap. Michigan sends 5. UGA throws it. And it is, oh, what a catch. He threw the ball, perfect spot right there, and a reception there. Another big-time play there for UGA. So look at that, 3 plays, and already UGA is already moving the football, this Michigan team, as if this is what they were born to do out there. Look at that. I mean, look at the ball placement. That's what's really impressive about that pass right there. He threw it at the perfect spot for his receiver to go up there and make the play. That was a 35-yard reception, taking it all the way to the Wolverines' 20-yard line. They're going to line up in a shotgun again. 4 receivers towards the bottom of the screen, 1 receiver towards the top. Takes a snap. Throws a quick pass there to the receiver, and he catches it, and he's going to pick up about 7 yards there. So far, every play so far has been a big play for UGA, it seems like. And so let's see. 80 says he's got Michigan winning 40-37. So he's expecting a lot of points in this one. And so I hear you there. That would be really interesting if we get a game like that. Braden, what's good? What's good, Braden? How's it going, man? And happy New Year's Eve to you. And let me know who you got winning in your final score projection for this one. Here we go, 2nd and 3. 1 receiver towards the bottom of the screen. You got like trips towards the top of the formation there in the shotgun. And let's see what Bennett does. Bennett takes a snap, hands it to the back, looking off the left guard there, and he's going to pick up maybe a yard on the play. 3rd down coming up, 3rd and 2. These are the type of situations that can win or lose a ball game in a game of this magnitude. When you get into the red zone, you have to be thinking, I want touchdown. Both of these teams have tremendous defenses, and this is the kind of game where you want to come away with 7 as opposed to 3. But here we go, 3rd and 1. Let's see what UGA can do. Can they get a touchdown in the opening drive? What a way that would be to open up this game if they were able to get a touchdown. Here we go, shotgun formation, 2 receivers, 1 tight end, 1 running back. And so you've got Bennett making some adjustments here. Michigan looks like they're showing pressure here. Michigan sends a bunch of guys. Wait, they're going to stop the play here. So they're going to stop the play. All right, so yeah, they stopped the play there. Want to make sure they talk about this. So Georgia called a timeout there because very important on this 3rd and 1. They understand the opportunity to not only just get the football first, but if they can punch it into the end zone, that can pay off a long way into this game. And so Absolutely, guys, and absolutely. So right now we're at the commercial. UGA used their first timeout of the game here in the first quarter. 11 minutes and 29 seconds left to go in the first. All tied up 0-0, but UGA on their first possession. So already in the red zone, facing the 3rd and 1 here. And so you say Happy New Year's Eve to everyone in here. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Yeah, the last moments of 2021, guys. What a year it's been. What a year it's been. And so, all right. So 80s, I know it's going for Michigan there. So Braden's got Georgia winning 34-21. And so I've also got Georgia winning as well. Not entirely sure what the final score is going to be, but I'm probably going to say if this game can keep this tempo up the rest of the way, I would love to see it something like UGA 34, Michigan 28, something like that. That'll be fun to see. And so, Lewis, what's good? What's good? How's it going? How's it going? Let me know your score projection for this one, but appreciate you for joining us here. And yeah, Happy New Year to you. And so Eddie says, Happy New Year. Yeah, Happy New Year to you, man. Happy New Year's to you. And so Lewis says, let's go, Dogs. All right, so we've got right now 3 for UGA and 1 for Michigan so far. I know that we spoke to a couple people yesterday that are going to be rooting for Michigan as well, so I'm sure they'll be coming here as well. Let's see, Lewis got 28-17 Dogs. Okay, bet. And 80 says JB will change to Michigan in the 4th. Wait and see. We will see, 80s. We will see. That we will see. But one thing I will say is that so far on this drive, though, UGA, I like the tempo they're playing with. I like the execution. So far, Bennett's come in this game. He looks very relaxed out there. That's an excellent sign for UGA. But this 3rd and 1, this is an opportunity because if Michigan defense clamps down here and forces a 4th down, we'll see if Michigan would go for it or not. But let's see what happens here. Again, both of these teams coming here 12-1 on the season. So I have plenty of reason to believe in their philosophies. Let's see who executed better. 3rd and 1 coming up here, fresh off the timeout. UGA again on their first drive of the game. 3rd and 1. Let's see what happens. With all those linemen you got up front for UGA, let's see who wins this battle. They make an adjustment to the formation there. One receiver towards the bottom of the screen, got 2 tight ends towards the top. Going to hand it to the back, up the middle, in the back. He's got the first down. He's got the first down. Not a bad idea to run behind that offensive line that UGA has. Those big boys, they are definitely more than just size. That is for sure. And so you saw before that play, they made an adjustment there, switched the formation to make Michigan have to line up differently. There seemed to be a little confusion by Michigan there, and it was just enough for UGA to pick up that first down. Now a whole new set of downs. 1st and goal from the Michigan 9-yard line. So far on this drive, 6 plays, 71 yards, almost 4 minutes in terms of time of possession already. And it's just opening possession. Look how quickly they come out from the huddle here. 3 receivers on the play. Takes the snap, fakes the ball to the running back, passes it to the slot receiver in the end zone. That's a touchdown for UGA on the opening drive of the game. They cap it off in the end zone. That was Brock Bowers with the 9-yard touchdown reception. And yeah, UGA gets the first score of the game, and they're up 6-0. Pending the extra point, it should be 7-0. What an opening drive here for this college football game. Let's see if Michigan will get to respond when they get the football. But first, we got to get the PAT. But man, what a game. It says hopefully this game is better than the last playoff game. Hey, that's why I chose to stream this one, because I knew that Bama-Cincinnati one, that it had an opportunity to be bad. Meanwhile, an ugly-looking extra point, but we will take it. We will take it. 7-0 is our score right now. UGA over Michigan. Again, this was the opening drive of the game. They took off more than 4 minutes off the clock. That's a formula that you want to repeat. But we'll see how this Georgia defense, this is what we've been talking about all year long, the playmakers they have on defense. Can they come up big again today against that Michigan offense? We will see. Michigan has a lot of ways they can run the football, only utilizing multiple running backs. They've got their backup quarterback who can go in there. He's got some speed to him as well. They use him for running as well. So we will see how this Michigan offense fares against this Georgia defense. That's going to be the key matchup of the game, and we will see how things play out. But yeah, Braden, I'm right there with you. I think we're going to find out very quickly if indeed this game will be more so. I think this game will definitely be better than what we saw last time. I mean, quite frankly, Cincinnati, great squad, great team, great year, but they just don't have the personnel to match up with Bama toe-to-toe. Bama realized line. That's what worked out best for them there. But in this game right here, two teams that have similar strengths. We'll see how this plays out, but I'm looking forward to it the rest of the way. Alexis, how's it going? Happy New Year to you. Thank you so much for coming through once again for another stream. Appreciate you. Glad that you're here, and Happy New Year to you. And so if you got a team that you're rooting for in this one, certainly let me know. But thank you so much for coming through. Again, the last couple moments here of 2021. Meanwhile, kickoffs on the way there. So, all right, so we're going to have Michigan come out here first and 10 from their own 25-yard line. Let's see how this offense for Michigan is going to look. Cade McNamara, he's 6'1", 212 pounds, a junior, on the season, 15 touchdowns to 4 interceptions, almost 2,500 yards passing, and about 65% completion percentage. And again, they also have J.J. McCarthy as well, who comes in there and runs the ball as well. So those two guys, we'll see how they match up in addition to the multiple running backs that Michigan has. They love a lot of those power plays, and they love the pull blockers a lot for their ground game. We'll see how that matches up against this UGA front seven that really shines against the run. All right, before we can get a snap off here, we've got a penalty already here. And so you know what that means. Michigan players are already backing up here. And so that's going to move them back 5 yards there, not doing yourself any favors against a team of this magnitude and defense that Georgia presents. Let's see. 80 says, TD, it'll be a high-scoring. JB, so you think it'll be high-scoring? Hey, that'd be great. That would be great. I would love to see a high-scoring game. I went with 34-28 UGA, so I would love to see that come through. But we'll see. As long as it's a close game, I'll be happy. Meanwhile, McNamara feels the pressure. He's going to scramble. He has some room to work with. He picks up the first down and then some. So how about that? You get the penalty, move back 5 yards there, takes the snap, you see a lane, and then you scramble. They went 5 wide on that play too. So when you go 5 wide, the defense has to account for all of those wide receivers, meaning if you get past the defensive line, especially if they don't have a spy, that's going to present a lot of room to run from. So excellent job by Michigan picking up 18 yards and a first down, taking it all the way to the Michigan 38-yard line. Tight end goes in motion, multiple tight ends on the play. They're going to hand it to the back. It's a flea flicker. McNamara's looking. He's going to throw it to the back there. The back's going to get what he can out of that one, and he picks up what looks to be about a good 6 yards on that play. Second down coming up. Let's see. Alexa says, are you streaming tomorrow? Yeah, tomorrow I will be streaming the Ohio State-Utah game. So that game will be coming on at 5 p.m. Eastern time, and that's the game that I will be streaming. So Ohio State versus Utah in the Rose Bowl, that will be the game that I will be streaming tomorrow. Appreciate you for asking. All right, so now they run the ball, and look at that, right up the middle. A nice first down there. So just like we saw from UGA when they had the football, Michigan is coming out with a little pep in their step right now. And that time, Donovan Edwards with the 10-yard carry there, taking all the way to the UGA 47-yard line. So now at Georgia side of the football here. Quarterback takes a snap, throws to the back at the backfield here. In the back, looking for some room. That's going to pick up about a good 3 yards on that reception there. Going to bring up second down. So far, both of these offenses are moving pretty good here, which, hey, that's good news for the stream. That's what we want to see. Two teams here scoring back and forth. That is what I'm really hoping for the rest of the way here. And right now, we are getting everything that we could ask for this game so far, even though it's early. Still the first quarter, 9 minutes left to go here. Michigan is trailing 7-0, but this is Michigan's first time at the football, and they're doing a pretty good job moving the football. So here we go. Shotgun formation, 3 receivers. 1 receiver goes in motion, takes a snap, going to hand it to the back, off the left side there. In the back, picks up about a good 3 yards in the carry. Third down coming up. So third down coming up. This is supposed to be UGA's calling card right here, their defense. We'll see now on these third down situations where it's third and about 5, we will see who wins these matchups. This is the type of thing that Michigan has to be prepared for, and they've got to be able to get these type of first downs here. I think they're going to be saying 3rd and 4 here. So, yeah, these type of situations are ones you've got to be able to get here because this UGA defense, they're still pretty good. So we'll see how this plays out here. Trips towards the top of the formation here. Got a tight end and a receiver towards the bottom of the screen here. I'd watch the quarterback running. He takes a snap. 3rd and 4. UGA. Send some guys in. Oh, incomplete there. Incomplete. So that's a miscue that you have to connect on. You got a tight end there. He was open. You got to make those types of plays there. And so I wonder what they consider going forward here. 4th and 4. We'll see. And so, old man, what's good? What's good, old man? How's it going? How's it going? And hey, happy New Year's Eve to you. We're almost at 2022. How's it going with you? Glad to see you here. It's always a good day when old man joins us here on the stream. But here we go. 4th and 4. Can Michigan convert? Or will this UGA defense come up big? Michigan has it in the pocket. He throws it quickly. Incomplete. Incomplete. So UGA's defense, they might have bent a little bit, but they stopped the Michigan offense, and they are getting the football back here. Let's see if UGA can score again on their second drive of the game. Here we are in the first quarter, 7 minutes and 59 seconds left to go. Michigan just went for it on 4th down. That time, the receiver just unable to make a play on the ball there. The pass could have been a little better. That would have helped them out there, but ultimately incomplete. And now we'll see UGA with the football once again. Last time on the opening drive, they scored a touchdown, moved the ball very nicely. Matter of fact, Bennett, he was 4-4 passing, 67 yards for the Bulldogs. And then on the ground, they had Wright. He ran the ball 3 times, 13 yards as well. And so, yeah, we will see if UGA continues to move the football as they did last time there. But Michigan's defense, they're going to have to slow Georgia down. You can't let them keep doing what they did last time out there. But as for UGA, this is a great opportunity. Go down there and try to score again, as you want to take the confidence away from a team like Michigan. Michigan's playing with extreme amount of confidence, as they should. They've earned it. They deserved it. They are one heck of a team. So if you're UGA, you're trying to take away some of that confidence early here by trying to punch it in the end zone again. Let's see how this plays out here. Let us see how this plays out here. But yeah, good time right now during the commercial to remind everybody to make sure that you guys press the thumbs up button. And also, if you haven't already, to make sure that you are subscribed to the channel if you're somebody that's watching for the first time here, as we will be doing these play-by-plays regularly. And so there's a lot of games to cover and stuff like that. Tomorrow, I will be streaming the Rose Bowl, Utah versus Ohio State. Sunday, I'll be doing Sunday Night Football. Monday Night Football as well. So definitely make sure you guys are subscribed and have your notification bells turned on. But yeah, appreciate you guys so much and all the support. Again, we are currently at the commercial there, and UGA has the football thanks to that stop. They're going to be taking over 1st and 10 from their own 41-yard line. So excellent field position here for the Bulldogs. And if they do like they did last time, something tells me they could extend this lead. But let's see how it plays out. Again, Georgia comes into this game, and I totally understand where they're coming from right now. You just lost to Alabama. Once again, you're sick and tired of that. And now, your team just pretty much, I'm going to say, they got embarrassed there. That was obviously embarrassing once again. So then Kirby Smart did a tremendous job getting this team focused and ready for this matchup right here. 2 teams that are pretty similar. I mean, when I think of Michigan, obviously being a Big Ten guy myself, I watched a good amount of Michigan games this year. Living in Georgia, I've seen a good amount of the Bulldogs play this game. And so I projected Georgia to win 34-28 or something like that. But yeah, UGA has a prime opportunity right here to get a lot of that confidence back here in this one. But hey, don't count on Michigan at all, though. I mean, it's extremely early here. We'll see how things play out here. But I'm excited to see how this UGA offense is going to look here on this drive. All right, so we're coming back from the commercial here. All right, so 1st and 10 for UGA from their own 41-yard line. Again, they're currently leading 7-0. This is their second drive of the game right here in the first quarter with less than 8 minutes left to go in the first quarter. So here they go in the huddle. Both of these teams, they have multiple running backs that they can use in the backfield, and that's going to be key in this game as well. So here they go, line up in the shotgun formation once again. They've got 3 receivers, 1 tight end. It looks like they think they got Cook in the backfield. Receiver goes in motion, takes a snap. They're going to throw it to that receiver there, and so he's going to make the first guy miss, and he does. And he's going to pick up about a good 8 yards on the play before going out of bounds there. So we're looking at about 2nd and 2 coming up here for the Bulldogs. So right now, I mean, looking at most of the plays that UGA is running, they're getting good yards on these plays here. Michigan's got to find a way to disrupt this tempo that Georgia's playing with currently right now. All right, so let's see. They gave them about 9 yards on that one. So we got 2nd and 1 coming up here almost from midfield. 1 back in the backfield here. Quarterback up under center this time. 1 receiver towards the bottom of the screen. Multiple tight ends towards the top of the formation. Meanwhile, Michigan, they have 4 guys in the line. They send 5 guys, run the ball up the middle there. Look at him. Look at him go. He's still going here. And so, wow, what a hole that was for UGA on the ground. Wow. What a hole. I mean, he ran it. It went up the middle there. Then he saw a crease there on the right side. And, man, talk about a hole. Like, wow, you could have fit a car through that lane right there. Excellent job by that offensive line by giving him something to work with there. And that was James Cook on the carry for 21 yards, taking it to the Michigan 29-yard line. Let's see, they take the snap out the shotgun here. Throws to the back, Cook. And so Cook, off that left side, he's going to pick up about a good 7 yards on the play. So he had the 21-yard run, and then he had that 7-yard carry there. Again, he's a senior from Miami, Florida. He's the brother of Dalvin Cook. So if that sounds familiar, that's why. Of course, Dalvin Cook chose to go to Florida State, but James Cook, he chose to go to UGA. 6 minutes and 15 seconds left to go here in the first quarter. 2nd and 3 coming up here. Let's see what happens here. Ball at about the 23-yard line. Out of the shotgun formation, they send a back in motion, takes the snap, gonna throw it to that back. And so he catches it out the backfield there, tackled immediately, picks up 2 of the 3 yards they need. That was McIntosh with the reception. Now we got 3rd and 1 coming up for UGA. Once again, we saw earlier in this game on the first drive, 3rd and 1, the UGA was able to win that battle. Can they win it again? Or will the Michigan defense stand up here and be able to get a stop here? 5 minutes and 35 seconds left to go here in the first quarter. Again, UGA's leading 7-0 here against Michigan. All right, here we go, 3rd and 1. They take it, toss it to the back, off the right side there, and he gets just enough for the first down. He needed 1. He picked up 2 yards there. So now they're in the red zone here within that Michigan 20-yard line. 5 minutes and 10 seconds left to go here in the first quarter. So this is the second time in this game. Those 3rd down situations are extremely important in these situations. All right, so here we go. 1st and 10 at the Michigan 18-yard line here. Line up in a shotgun formation. 2 receivers at the top of the screen. 1 receiver towards the bottom. Got a tight end and a running back. Bennett takes a snap. Gonna head to the back. The back is gonna throw it. It is wide open. My goodness, he fooled everyone. I had no idea that was not a traditional running play right there. I thought it was a trick play. Excellent play call there by UGA, and we have a touchdown reception by, I think it's Adonai Mitchell right there. So, yeah, 18-yard touchdown reception. And that came from the running back with that pass there. Wow, McIntosh threw that one. Wow, look at that. That's an excellent call on that play and an excellent pass, especially coming from a running back. There are a lot of quarterbacks out there that couldn't make that pass, Baker Mayfield being one of them. But wow, what a touchdown. Extra point is good. So far on that play, you had, 6 plays, 59 yards. Man, what a start to the game for UGA. If they keep this up, man, this might get ugly. But excellent job here by the Bulldogs, and they won 14-0 here in the first quarter with 4 minutes and 41 seconds left to go in this one. Right now, we're currently at the commercial. Again, UGA scored both times they had the football in this game, and they lead 14-0. We'll see what Michigan does with the football when they get the football back when we come back from the commercial. But, yeah, in the first quarter, 4 minutes and 41 seconds left to go. UGA up 14-0 over Michigan. All right, let's see. Old man says, he says Baker would have thrown it 10 yards behind. And so no doubt about that. No doubt about that. Absolutely. We got running backs out here making those passes. And so he says, what's good, 80s? But, yeah, how about that, guys? What a start to the game here. If you're rooting for the Bulldogs, you're absolutely ecstatic right now. You're coming out here taking season control of the momentum in this game, which is extremely important. Because if you know about this UGA defense, I mean, especially if they can go out there and get the lead early, and they know that Michigan will eventually have to pass the ball if they keep this up. Obviously, it's early, so there's no need to press the panic button. Just relax. If you're rooting for Michigan, you already know this game is still within reach and stuff like that. But just speaking from UGA's point of view here, you want to go ahead there, get a stock, because this defense will continue to have more and more confidence, especially being up 2 scores right now. And you do not want this UGA defense to have any more confidence than they already had coming into this game. That is for sure. If you're Michigan, you get back to your calling card here. And, hey, they moved the football pretty nice the last when they had the football, the one time they had the football for the Wolverines. This time, though, you have to capitalize, though. There were some missed opportunities there in the passing game on that 3rd and 4th down, especially that 3rd down there. That was one that I felt like they should have had that 1st down there. This time, you've got to finish. Against a team like this, you have got to finish in the end zone. That's ultimately going to be the determining factor of this game. Who's able to win those 3rd down situations? That's what's going to determine who wins this game. So far, it has been UGA. They've had about 2 key 3rd and 1 situations. If you're Michigan, do your work early. Try to prevent them from getting those 3rd and 1, 3rd and 2 situations. Make it at least about 3rd and 4, 3rd and 5, and give yourself a better opportunity to make a stand. But we'll see what type of adjustments they make so far in this one. But right now, UGA leads this one 14-0 over the Wolverines. But let's see what happens here. This game is just getting started here in the first quarter. And again, a good opportunity to wish everybody a happy New Year's. I know we're almost at the New Year here, so I'll go ahead and say it. Happy New Year's to each and every person that is watching. Make sure you guys leave a thumbs up as well to show support for the stream, guys. And if you're somebody that's new that's watching, be sure to go ahead and press that subscribe button so that you guys will be notified of future streams as well. But here we go, back to the game. Kickoff on the way. Let's see if we will get a return here by Michigan. Excellent kickoff. So, yeah, no chance of the return there. So, Michigan's going to take over 1st and 10 from their own 25-yard line. Again, Michigan did move the football pretty nice last time they were out there. They just was unable to convert on 3rd and 4 and 4th and 4. This time, let's see if they can punch it into the end zone here and make it a game. 80 says, Jamie better not say it's going to be a blowout. I wouldn't dare say that, 80's not this early. I wouldn't dare say it this early. But I do say this, though. They might want to go ahead and score this drive. But here we go. We've got 2 receivers, couple tight ends, running back. Take the snap. Going to hand it to the back. And this time the back up the middle there. He's going to pick up about a good 4 yards on the carry. 2nd down coming up. And so they've got J.J. McCarthy in right now, the freshman. Dual threat. They love utilizing him and his mobility, obviously, that allows him to really come in there and give you a little something different than what you get from McNamara back there in the pocket. All right, here we go. 2nd and 6. 2 receivers towards the top of the screen, 1 receiver towards the bottom. Got a couple tight ends in the backfield. McCarthy takes the snap. Going to hand it to the back there, and UGA gets him immediately. And so they bring down Hassan Haskins there. 3rd down coming up. Again, still in the first quarter, 3 minutes and 40 seconds left to go here in the first quarter. UGA is up 14-0, so Michigan definitely trying to score here and respond. All right, but here we go. Key 3rd down situation, guys. 3rd and 5 from Michigan's own 30-yard line. If I'm Michigan, you've got to call your best play here and get this 1st down. The last thing you want is to give UGA the football back. They take the snap out the shotgun, feels the pressure, throws it there, and it's caught by the wide receiver there, and that's enough for the 1st down. They needed 5 yards. He got 6 yards there. So excellent job there throwing that sideline route, and it worked. But he had to throw it quickly because UGA, they came through there. They were looking for him. Offensive line might want to give him a little bit more time to work with. Old man says, Happy New Year's, everyone. Yes, Happy New Year to everyone. Absolutely. So here we go, 1st and 10. 2 minutes and 50 seconds left to go here in the first quarter. Michigan's got 2 receivers towards the top of the screen. Pretty heavy formation. They fake it to the back. McNamara is looking, and he's going to get brought down for a sack. And so that time the UGA pressure did get to him, brought him down for a sack. 2nd down coming up. You have to be careful against this UGA team because they can do exactly just that against you. That time they tried a little fake it to the back there. McNamara was looking for somewhere to go with the football. No one was there. Coverage was excellent, and then they brought him down. Let's see, 80 says, JB needs Georgia to win since he went against Alabama. All right, 2nd and 16 coming up. Out of shotgun, 3 receivers on the play, tight end, 1 running back. Takes the snap. McNamara's looking, throws it to the back. He tried to anyways, but it was tipped by this UGA D-line there. Well, actually, it was a linebacker that time. So, wow, what a play there. 3rd and 16, 3rd and long. That is exactly what not to do against this UGA team, is getting to these 3rd and long situations there. But excellent job by Walker to get his hand up there and swat the football there. So now 3rd and long. Let's see what Michigan called, what they dialed up here. 2 minutes left to go in the first quarter. Again, UGA's winning 14-0 over Michigan. I feel like this first quarter is flying by extremely quick, guys. And so, Hunter, what's good, Hunter? How's it going, man? How's it going? Glad that you're here to join us, man. Hope that you have a great new year, man. But how's it going? Meanwhile, they throw it to the back, out the backfield. He's going to lose 2 yards on the play. So now we got 4th and about 18 coming up here from Michigan's own 28-yard line. So they will have to punt the ball back to this red-hot UGA football team right now. And, of course, UGA, they scored on their 2 possessions that they had, each time coming away with a touchdown and each time making it look pretty easy. And we'll see if that continues right now. This is a UGA team that is hungry. They feel like they've been disrespected. They want respect of the country here. They know that they lost to Bama, and everybody's assuming that, they can't beat them. So they want another opportunity here. They're all about trying to get a second chance, and they're fighting for it right now. First quarter has belonged to UGA in this one. Punts on the way. Let's see if we're going to return. Fair catch is assembled, and it's caught at about the 25-yard line. So we're gonna have the Bulldogs take over 1st and 10 from their own 25-yard line here. And yeah, we will see what they do with the football this time. This Michigan defense has got to go out there. They've got a lot of playmakers on this defense now. It's time that they step up and try to slow down this UGA offense here. But we'll see if that happens. But yeah, Hunter, glad to have you here. And let me know who you like in this. And you say Happy New Year's to everyone. Yes, Happy New Year's to everyone, guys. We made it through 2021, guys. That we did. 80 says, first down, JB. And he says, hey, Hunter, what's up, man? So there you go. All right, glad to see that. And so 80 says, Hunter, nice to see your name back to normal. And so, yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Absolutely. Again, guys, make sure that you guys have pressed the thumbs up button already for this stream. Guys, appreciate you guys for coming through here. But yeah, guys, so far it's been all UGA so far in the first quarter. But hey, there's plenty of football left. Plenty of football left. We learned that in yesterday's stream as well. I know it's a different team there with Michigan State in the fourth quarter, had a strong fourth quarter, was able to come back in that one. And so it's still plenty of football left to be played here. Anything can change the outcome of this one. A turnover, anything can happen. So both teams need to be on their guard here. Again, we're at the commercial right now. 1 minute and 10 seconds left to go in the first quarter. UGA is up 14-0 over the Wolverines right now. All right, let's see. Right now, I see that we're at 7 thumbs up right now. Let us try to get to 25 thumbs up here before the half. That's right. We're being aggressive here today. Let's try to get the 25 thumbs up here before the half. So everybody, if you haven't done it already, make sure you guys press the thumbs up button here on the YouTube channel as well. If you're somebody that's not subscribed, go ahead and press that subscribe button for sure. And so Eddie says, I'm good, Hunter. Thanks. Enjoy the game. And so absolutely, absolutely. And so Max, what's good? What's good, Max? And he says Michigan doesn't have anything on them. So Max says that not only do they not have anything on them, he's projecting here that they're going to win 56-0. That's a bold statement. As a Buckeyes fan myself, I cannot make that statement right there. But hey, if it turned into that one, that would be wild. That would be a statement game by UGA, honestly. But I expect Michigan to fight back here. But, hey, let's see how it goes. Let's see how it goes. At least we have you in the books here, Max, when it works out. 80 says, no, get to 2022 thumbs up. If I got to 2,000 thumbs up, I'd expect to get like a swarm of subscribers if that was the case, 80s. And then I know YouTube would take them all away afterwards. So, well, that would be crazy. That would be crazy. All right, you see things are getting a little testy out there between these two teams. Understandably so much on the line. Both teams come in here with a lot of pride right now. All right, but here we go. Georgia with the football. 1st and 10, up 14-0 here in the first quarter. Bennett up under center, one back in the backfield. They hand it to the back, off the left side, and he's going to pick up about 4 or 5 yards on that carry. 2nd down coming up. A minute left to go here in the first quarter. Again, UGA has had control of this game so far, and it's been all UGA here in the first quarter of the Capital One Orange Bowl College Football Playoffs semifinals. And so let's see. 80 says, JB, today is my birthday. So happy birthday, 80s. Happy birthday to you, man. I did not know today was your birthday, man. May your Eagles go out there and dominate for you on Sunday, man. But happy birthday to you. Meanwhile, they snapped the ball there, and you got a Michigan guy offside, but was that catch inbounds, though? Because if so, then that will stand. All right, they're saying he was out of bounds, but at least they get that penalty right there. They had a free play. But yeah, happy birthday to your 80s. And so you say you're having a drink or 2 or 3 or 4. I know how you do 80s. I mean, I'm expecting at least a minimum of 6. But happy birthday to you, man. Happy birthday to you. And so, yeah, Max says it as well. Happy birthday. Yeah, guys, make sure that you guys all tell 80s happy birthday here. Let's try to get this man as many happy birthdays as his age is. I won't ask him his age here, but let's try to go ahead and get him a lot here. All right, so here we go. 2nd and 1. Trips towards the top of the formation. One receiver towards the bottom here. Got a running back next to the quarterback in the shotgun formation. Takes a snap, fakes it to the back there. Oh, but look at Hutchinson. Hutchinson, he read that one. The star defensive end that everyone has been talking about leading up to this game and will be talking about leading into the draft. Definitely someone with extremely high draft hopes, and he read that play. A defensive end getting out there and making a play on a receiver. Look at that, making him lose some yards on the play. I mean, heck, if he read it a little quicker, he might have been able to make a play on the football. So now we got 3rd and 3 coming up, but it's the end of the first quarter. So if you're Michigan, you want to put that quarter behind you, all that stuff. But, yeah, definitely the end of the first quarter here. And the score is UGA 14, Michigan 0. But when we come back, it will be the second quarter, and Georgia will be facing another 3rd down situation. But this time, instead of it being 3rd and 1, it's going to be 3rd and 3 from their own 32-yard line. So far in this game, though, you've got Stinson Bennett, 8 of 8 passing for 83 yards and a touchdown. And then you've got the running back, Kenny McIntosh. He is 1 of 1. He also has an 18-yard touchdown pass as well in the game. So 2 passing touchdowns for UGA off of 2 drives, and they're here with their 3rd drive looking to see if they can keep this momentum going. Meanwhile, for Michigan, K. McNumber, he's 4 of 7 passing for 12 yards in this one. Now, on the ground, you look at UGA, Zamar White, 4 carries, 15 yards, and then you look at James Cook, the brother of Dalvin Cook, 2 carries, 25 yards. His longest run of the night, 21 yards. So as a team, they have 40 yards rushing. You look at Michigan. So far in this one, K. McNumber, he's got 2 carries for 12 yards. Donovan Edwards, 1 carry for 10 yards. And then Hassan Haskins, 3 carries for 8 yards in this one. And so let's see. All right, so bet. So, yeah, 80's birthday today. I hope that Mike does join as well. I'm sure Mike would have loved to know that it's your birthday as well. And so Max says that Aiden Hutchinson is overrated. And let's see. 80 says 6 it is plus 4. He's going all the way, guys, all the way. Again, we are at the commercial because it is the end of the first quarter, and it's going to be the beginning of the second quarter. The first quarter flew by extremely quick there, partly because a lot of these guys are out there running the ball, or either they're getting a lot of completions here, not a lot of incompletions. Matter of fact, UGA quarterback has not thrown an incompletion here. So every time they've had the football, the clock has been moving and stuff like that. So, yeah, definitely the first quarter went by super quick, guys, super quick. Max says, never mind. All right, but let's see. And so we're still at the commercial here. But, yeah, this is a wonderful opportunity here UGA came out here early, and it's time to see what Michigan's going to do to respond. But for Michigan, it starts with getting this stop here on 3rd and 3. If you're Michigan, you want to get the stop, get the football back. All it takes is to get a touchdown, and all of a sudden, you'll see a lot more momentum if you're Michigan. All right, here we go. Let's see. Max says Cincinnati secondary is extremely good. And so, yeah, Cincinnati had a pretty good secondary, although you coming into the game, Bama knew that they would have to rely on their run game and that offensive line. That is their biggest advantage, that O-line versus the Cincinnati D-line. And obviously so, with all those 5-star recruits that they have on that offensive line, I couldn't blame them for that strategy. But yeah, Cincinnati's defense secondary definitely one to have a lot of respect for. But here we go, 3rd and 3, guys, for UGA. Can they get the first down here? They take the snap, fake it to the back, throws it to the receiver, and it is completed. It is completed. Wow, that looked like that was going in slow motion, that pass right there. Faked it to the back, waited for his receiver Pickens to get open there. Pickens ran the slout, ran it nicely, got positioned against the cornerback to where the cornerback couldn't get to the football. Excellent job. They fake it to the back, throw it up there high, and this time it is incomplete. It is incomplete this time. We got a Michigan player that's currently down right now. They threw it to Washington. Washington had a chance at the football there. His hands, the ball is in his hand. They say you touch it, you got to catch it there. That's one that he's going to wish that he held on to, but it's incomplete. So, yeah, medical staff's currently looking right now at the Michigan player that's currently down. Again, it's going to be 2nd and 10 here coming up. Let's see. Max says he's just too big. That he is. That he is. Let's see. I see that we're right now at 9 thumbs up. So, yeah, let's continue to keep it going here. Again, we're aiming for 25 thumbs up here before we reach halftime. And so, yeah, thanks to that injury right there, we are currently back at the commercial once again. And so, yeah, I mean, the key for Michigan is that they have to find a way to get Hassan Haskins going in that backfield. They get him going, good things are going to happen in the backfield. He's already got 3 carries here for just 8 yards here. You can't have a running back of his caliber getting just 8 yards here in the first quarter. You just can't have that. And Michigan knows they're going to need to get a lot more from their ground game to help support their passing game in this one. But as for UGA, though, I mean, we know that they have an abundance of running backs in the backfield that they can utilize. So far, it's just been White and Cook so far, and they've been doing a pretty good job in this one. Obviously, though, it's been Stetson Bennett. He's been coming up with some huge plays. That last incompletion was his first incompletion so far of the game. We're talking about 90% completion so far, averaging 9.2 yards of completion thus far. So far, UGA is doing a pretty good job here. It's going to be up to Michigan to make some plays and try to disrupt what UGA is doing in this one. But yeah, I'll ask this question while we're here at the commercial. You guys let me know what you guys think. Who would be the tougher matchup for Bama? Would it be Michigan or would it be UGA if they played a rematch? Who do you guys think would be the tougher matchup? Not Bama, and if they met in the championship game. Let me know that here in the live, and I'm definitely looking forward to seeing what you guys have to say. Let's see. Max says the SEC is a weird conference. And so, yeah, I was having a conversation about the SEC outside of, obviously Bama, UGA, and all like that. There was a lot of questions about the rest of the conference and stuff like that. I mean, there are some pretty good teams that they do have out there. Obviously, Bama's in the class of their own. UGA is up there as well. But, yeah, I mean, SEC is a cold. I mean, you look at the top, you look at the bottom, though. The bottom, there's a lot of question marks towards the bottom of the SEC. I will say that now. But I tell you what, this conference is always looking to improve, so they are going to be adding more talent in the future. That is for sure. All right, let's see. Max says definitely Georgia. He says Saban is 36-0 against coaches he never faced before. And so I agree. UGA presents the biggest challenge for them. They take the snap. Oh, man, what a nice blitz that was. But he threw the ball out super quick there. And look at the effort by that receiver to pick up what looks to be about 6 yards on the play. So now we got 3rd down coming up here. So that time UGA brought the pressure and they brought it quick. But that time Georgia was just a little quicker there. All right, they gave him 8 yards in that one. So now we're facing 3rd and 2. They're already lined up and getting the shotgun. 3 wide receivers on the play. Takes the snap. Gonna hand it to the back. Got by the first guy. Looking for a hole, and he found one. And he found himself a first down on the play for UGA once again. Every first down that happens, that just gives you more and more confidence as an offense. And this allows that offensive line to just go out there and do what they do best, play to their strengths. Again, 14 minutes left to go here in the second quarter, and UGA leads 14-0, and they just picked up a first down. All right, here we go, 1st and 10. Let's see. Max says, bye, JB. I left a like. Hey, I appreciate you, Max. Thank you so much for coming through. Appreciate you. Meanwhile, they do a play action fake here. Stinson, he feels the pressure. He's going to run. He shakes off one guy. He's still going. Look at him go, and he takes it all the way to the 26-yard line. That was Bennett on the scramble, and how about that? A first down. He felt the pressure from Michigan. Michigan did an excellent job of getting in the backfield there. You saw Hutchinson trying to chase him there. You saw the defenders coming, but that time Bennett showing he's got a little speed to him. Takes a snap, throws to the back there, and the back's going to pick up a yard on the play. So now we got 2nd and 9 coming up here. Again, that was a 20-yard scramble to play before from Bennett. Then they hurried up, got back to the line there, and then snapped the ball. So now we got 2nd and 9 coming up. All right, so 2nd and 9, and that's the kind of plays that hurt, because those are plays typically, if you're Michigan, that you would go out there and get. And you have to start being concerned now for this Michigan defense, how long they've been on the football field. If this continues the rest of the game, these guys are going to get tired out there. Here we go out of the shotgun. 4 wide on the play. A back next to the quarterback. Takes the snap. Michigan sends 4. Bennett throws. Incomplete. He had a man wide open. He overthrew him. Incomplete. 3rd down coming up. 3rd and 9 from the Michigan 26-yard line. So far in this drive, 9 plays, 49 yards, about 3 minutes, 35 seconds in terms of time possession off the clock on this drive. So now 3rd and 9. This is an opportunity here for Michigan that they haven't had a lot of so far. 3rd and long. Can they get off the field here and get a stop? That's going to be the question. They're going to go with 4 receivers here on the play out of the shotgun formation. Michigan's showing pressure. Will they send pressure? They take the snap. Throws it quickly, and it is incomplete. The receiver bobbled and dropped it. Incomplete. So now we got 4th down coming up here, and Michigan's defense gets their first hold of the game. But will UGA still be able to get a field goal here? We will find that out if they will be able to connect on the field goal attempt. So now they're going to be looking at the junior here. He's 18 of 22 on field goals on the year, so just about 82%. And his longest is about 46 yards. So this is a 43-yard field goal attempt. Let's see if he can make it on this big stage here. Snap is good. Kick is up. The kick looks to be good, and it is good. So UGA extends it to a 3-possession game, and they lead 17-0 here in the second quarter with 12 minutes and 26 seconds left to go in this half. So when we come back from the commercial here, we will see what Michigan can do with the football here, but their defense finally doesn't allow UGA to get a touchdown, but instead they hold them to a field goal there. 17-0 is our score. And just to recap so far for UGA, Stinson Bennett, he's 11 of 14 passing, 101 yards through the air, averaging 7.2 yards to completion. He has a passing touchdown. Obviously, Kenny McIntosh, he has a 1 yard. He has 1 touchdown as well. He threw that one for 18 yards. So it was a trick play. They let him throw it. He threw it in the end zone, caught it for the 18-yard touchdown there. And then you look at on the ground as a team, 8 carries for 64 yards, averaging 8 yards a carry so far in this one. And so now we are currently at the commercial, but yes, everyone's going to be looking to see what the Wolverines are going to be able to do here. If this offense doesn't crank up soon, this could turn into a long game. So we're going to need to see Michigan go out there and try to get some points here. And again, we're currently right now still at the commercial. But Michigan so far in this one, I mean, UGA has done a tremendous job of winning the battle of time of possession in this game. Like they have had the football for a good amount of the time. And so Michigan's got to find a way to put together a drive and try to finish to the end zone on this one. They have to do it right now. It has to happen right now. The last thing you want is for UGA to get the football back, being up 17-0. You really don't want that. Your defense needs a break right now. The offense needs to go out there and get some momentum. You really want to get some momentum going for your squad. So if you're Michigan, you need to go out there and get to work. So far in these bowl games, I mean, you look at the Big Ten as a conference, they've done pretty good. I mean, outside of Rutgers losing, I think everybody else has won in the Big Ten that has played so far. And so right now, Michigan's representing the Big Ten, and we will see if they can go out there and make this competitive once again. Now, it is important to note, though, Michigan have been able to move the football now. That they have been able to move the football. They just got to get some points. All right, but here we go here. Kickoff's about to be on the way here in the second quarter. 12 minutes and 26 seconds left to go here before the half, and UGA's up 17-0 over Michigan. Let's see. 80 says, JB, why are they showing the game like this? I want one screen. No idea. No idea. No idea. That's funny, though. That's funny, though. All right, so there we go. Kickoff is on the way there, so it's going to be touchback there. So therefore, they're going to be taking over 1st and 10 from their own 25-yard line for Michigan. And yes, they need to go out there and get some points right now. Eddie says he doesn't need to see the coaches every second. I'm right there with you, 80s. I'm right there with you. You're right about that. All right, so here we go. Shotgun formation. 3 receivers on the play, 1 tight end, 1 running back. Receiver goes in motion, takes snap. Going to hand it to the back there off the right side there, and he's going to get brought down by that star of a nose tackle that UGA has. Got him in the backfield. Mr. Davis himself brought him down. And so, wow. Right now, UGA could not have written a better script to start this game. He's a man amongst boys out there for this UGA D line. 2nd and 11 coming up. Less than 12 minutes left to go here. This time, Michigan has 3 receivers towards the bottom of the screen. McNamara takes a snap. Throws it. It's caught there, and he's going to come up about a yard shy of the first down before they bring him down. So this should bring up a 3rd and 1 situation here for the Wolverines. So Michigan finds themselves down early in this one, 17-0 against second quarter here, but still plenty of football remaining in this one. They will get the football first at the half, so if they can put together a score here, there's plenty of time to score again and then get the football at the half, so there's still plenty of time. They hand the ball to the running back there, and he's going to pick up the first down on the carry. Picked up about a good 3-4 yards on that one. So 11 minutes left to go here before the half. Score is UGA 17, Michigan 0. So 1st and 10 right now. Let's see what they do. It's important for Michigan to continue to keep trying to run the football here, have the balance, run your offense. Just run your offense. They take the snap. And so they fake it to the back there. He's going to keep it. Again, this is a backup quarterback, J.J. McCarthy. This is what he does, dual threat quarterback, but unable to get really anything on that play. And so he may have gotten a yard at best on that play. So that time he faked it to the back there. And yes, the outside linebacker did a tremendous job there. He wasn't full with the shake and bake, brought him out. And so excellent job. That's textbook how you stop that play. 2nd and 9 coming up. All right, so here we go. Shotgun formation. 3 receivers, a tight end, and a running back. McNamara in at quarterback. UGA sends 5. McNamara is going deep to the right side. Has a man, and this man catches it there. Nice pass. Nice completion to Wilson. And a big first down there for Michigan to put them in the red zone for the first time in this game. So Michigan needed that one. Of course, if you watch the Bama game versus UGA, you know that there are some opportunities to do this against this UGA defense. And that time, Michigan was able to take advantage, and they picked up 42 yards on the completion from McNamara to Roman Wilson. So now we got a first down in the red zone, 19 yards away from the end zone. Let's see if Michigan can get a touchdown. 80 says, JB, if they don't score in this drive, I'm doing a shot of Jack Daniel, Central Select. Let's get these guys to score. Meanwhile, oh, man, what a terrible loss. You get a big-time play, and then you give up a huge sack like that. You cannot do it. You cannot do it. Got to credit them boys for UGA, though. That front seven, they know how to get out there, but that is something you just cannot afford if you're Michigan on that play. You do the fake on that one, and then you turn around, and there's nowhere to look. He had no choice but to take that sack. Wow. All right, so 2nd and 18 after he lost 8 yards on the sack. 3 receivers towards the top of the screen. Running back goes in motion. McNamara is looking. Feels the pressure. He's going to step up. Tries to run, and UGA gets him immediately. He may have gained maybe 2 yards on the play. 3rd down coming up. So now we got a 3rd and long situation coming up for the Wolverines. And that's not what you want. Again, you don't want these 3rd and long situations to come up here against this UGA defense. That's not what you want. Your best bet is probably if you get a guy one-on-one against a defensive back to throw up some type of jump ball. Otherwise, it's going to be very hard to get this first down. You've got to do your work early against a team like UGA. They just got too much talent. But let's see what Michigan calls here. They're going to go 5 wide. I would not be surprised if when he snaps the ball, if he sees a clear lane, if he just doesn't take off and run. That's assuming UGA gives him the opportunity. He takes a snap. He throws it to the receiver, and his receiver is going to be short there. So that's going to bring up the field goal unit for Michigan. 4th down coming up here, so they will have to opt for the field goal unit. So that time, UGA defense, they bend, but they didn't break. And so, therefore, holding Michigan to a field goal attempt here because it's 4th and 9 coming up. And so the senior kicker, Jake Moody, won the award for best kicker. Let's see if he can live up to that. 36-yard field goal attempt to try to put Michigan on the board for the first time in this game. Kick is up. It is good. So give the Wolverines their 3 points here. I know it's not a touchdown, but it is a score. It is something that makes it a 2-possession game. That's what's important right now. 2-possession game, but you're going to need your defense to step up even more against this UGA offense. You cannot continue to let UGA have their way if you're Michigan. Well, technically, 80s, they did score. 80 says, yes, big first. And so Braden says, Georgia's pass defense is the biggest weakness on defense. And so, oh, yeah, absolutely. 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 Let's see, 80 says they should go for it. And so, yeah, they should have went for it just for 80s because it's his birthday, y'all. They should have went ahead and granted his wish and gone for it there. But I think they made the right call going for the field goal there. 4th and 9 against this defense would not have been easy to get. So just take your 3 points there. It's still early in the game. Plenty of football left to be played in this half even. So I think 3 points was the right call there. 80 says, I'll be back doing my shots. And so, gotcha. And so, hey, he's taking a shot for all of us here, taking a shot for each and every one of us. I think 80 says for every thumbs up that we get, he's going to take a shot tonight. So let's see how many thumbs up we got right now. All right, so right now we're currently sitting down. Again, right now, if you're just tuning in, we are at the commercial right now. Michigan just got 3 points, their first points of the game so far in this one. But the score is UGA 17, Michigan 3. So UGA will get the football when we come back from the commercial. Let's see. So right now we're at 10 thumbs up, y'all. So yeah, as 80 said, he will take a shot for every thumbs up that we get. So let's make sure that we light it up here. We want to get to 20 before the half. He said, 80 says easy now. Braden says, let's go, 80s. Absolutely. So yeah, to have your birthday come up, how does it feel to have a birthday right before the new year? I mean, that's pretty amazing right there. Right after Christmas, then literally right before New Year's. So that is crazy on New Year's Eve. But yeah, right now we're at the commercial here, and we're gonna have to see how this UGA defense, Hutchinson and company, what are they gonna do against this UGA offense? I'm sorry, this Michigan defense against the UGA offense. What are they gonna do, and how will they hold up here? That's gonna be the question. All right, so we're finally returning back to the action here. All right, so let's see does this Michigan defense finally come out there and not allow Georgia to score a point at all? That's the question that we're all going to be looking at right now, because so far Georgia's moving the football pretty well in this game. I mean, every time they've had the football, they've at least come away with something, 2 touchdowns and also 1 field goal. So they're doing a good job. They're protecting the ball. If I'm Michigan, I'm being extremely aggressive, trying to force a turnover or something. If I'm UGA, I want to keep doing what I've done so far. Keep utilizing the ground game, make life a little bit easier for Bennett, but protect the football if I'm UGA. All right, while we're waiting for this offense to come out there, again, Stinson Bennett, he's 11 of 14, 101 yards passing, 1 touchdown, no interceptions. And as a team, UGA, 8 carries for 64 yards on the ground. So second quarter, 7 minutes and 16 seconds left to go before the half. Up 17-3. Let's see what UGA does with the football. So immediately they come out with 3 receivers towards the bottom of the formation, 1 receiver towards the top. Let's see, out of the shotgun, takes a snap. Michigan sending 5. They throw it quickly to the receiver, and he's going to fall forward, picks up about a good 7 yards on the reception. And we'll see 2nd and 3 coming up here for UGA. The important thing, though, for UGA that they've done a tremendous job of here in this game has been first down. They're winning the first down battles, and they're winning by a lot. They're getting 7 yards, 8 yards, even first downs on first down. So when you're going out there and you're getting 7 yards on first down, you make the rest of your possessions extremely easy here for the rest of the downs. And so that is what UGA's done a tremendous job of, putting themselves in good position so that way they have those 2nd and 3rd and shorts. Here they go out the shotgun. Going to hand it to the back there. In the back, he's going to fall forward. Be lucky to get a yard on the carry on that one. And so now we've got a 3rd down coming up here. And this is an opportunity right here for Michigan. If you can get a stop here and get the football back for your offense, that could really help in terms of momentum and give this team an opportunity to get back in this game here. But 3rd and 3. Let's see who wants it more here. 3rd and 3. All right, so this time they have their running back out towards the top of the screen here. You've got a receiver towards the bottom, multiple tight ends here. And so let's see what they call. Michigan, they've got a couple guys there. They're sending 3, actually. So Bennett is going deep to the running back, and it's caught. He caught it in stride. Wow, what a play. What a play. He liked that one-on-one matchup. They knew exactly where they were going to go with it. And, hey, it was there. And he hit that one on the money. Perfect pass. Again, there are many quarterbacks that I've seen that cannot make that pass. Believe me, I've seen a couple guys in the NFL, Baker Mayfield, Taysom Hill. Those guys miss those types of passes. Kirk Cousins from time to time. But what a play. Bennett going to throw it up there. And is that going to be a flag there? No flag? Okay, no flag. Wow, okay. I felt like the defensive back might have impeded his ability to go for the football, but no call there. I guess they say it wasn't catchable. 2nd down coming up. So UGA continuing to be aggressive. And so far, Bennett, 13 of 17, 161 yards passing, and a passing touchdown so far in this one. No turnovers in this one by UGA so far. All right, but here we go, 2nd and 10. Again, 5 minutes and 22 seconds left before the half. Takes a snap. Gonna hand it to Cook there. And so Cook tries to get to the outside there. Nothing in there. Gonna lose a yard on that one. 3rd down coming up. And so let's see. 80 says, of course, no laundry. They should have thrown one, though. And he says, that's football talk for flag. And so we got you. We got you, 80s. We got you. All right, but here we go. 3rd and 11 here. UGA, all they have to do is protect the football. They'll at least get a field goal attempt out of this, but they're thinking touchdown. 3 wide here. Let's see what they call. Receiver goes in motion. Takes the snap. Michigan sends 4. He throws it across the middle there, and it is complete. However, he will be short, about a good 5-6 yards short of the first down. So the field goal unit should come out here for UGA. So there was some big-time plays on this drive here, but once again, they'll tack on yet another 3 here to try to make it a 3-possession game, assuming they make the field goal. But let's see what happens. All right, so 28-yard field goal attempt. Kick is up. Kick is good. All right, so we've got a 20-3 score right now. UGA over Michigan, 20-3. And so up 80s wants to know how many thumbs up, so he knows how many shots to take. Let me look and see where we stand right now. Let's see. Okay, so right now we're at 11 thumbs up. So yeah, we're at 11 thumbs up, and so 80s has agreed that every thumbs up we get, this man's gonna go out there and take a shot. But yeah, so right now we've got the score being 20-3. Again, in the first quarter, UGA scored 2 touchdowns, and Michigan did not score at all in the first quarter, so they were up 14-0. So far here in the second quarter, UGA scored twice again, but this time it's 2 field goals, and Michigan has got to go to the board with a field goal as well. But when we come back, Michigan will get the football back here, looking to try to get a touchdown. And so let's see. Brandon says, I would be shocked if you went an entire stream, JB, without taking a shot at Baker. It's just so easy to do. It's just so easy to do. It's like those old Geico commercials would say, it's so easy a caveman can do it. I mean, it's facts out there. I mean, the film doesn't lie. He goes out there and he just Baker's it all away. But again, right now we're currently at the commercial here. Just 3 minutes and 50 seconds left to go before the half. And so right now it has been mostly UGA in this one, but Michigan finally got 3 points last time they were out there. They had an opportunity to try to get a touchdown there, but they took a nasty sack. But they have realized that they can hit on those deep passes. There's something there in those deep passing games. So I'm pretty sure in the second half especially, they will come out and try to take some deep shots. And Braden says a caveman could throw a better ball than Baker. I'm sure Cleveland fans would agree with that one. I am 100% sure they would agree with that one. Absolutely. But yeah, the biggest difference in this game right here is the last time we saw Michigan out there, they ran the ball like crazy. But right now as a team, they just they don't even have 30 yards on the ground rushing so far in this one. And so 80s appreciate the super chat there. And so, yeah, appreciate that. He says, JB doing the TP shortage. I used Baker Mayfield jerseys. Was that wrong? That is not wrong at all. Not wrong at all. Matter of fact, it's recommended. Highly recommended. Highly recommended. I mean, that's why the jerseys are those colors, right? All right, kickoff's on the way. All right, so we're going to have Michigan take over 1st and 10 from their own 25-yard line. So now's the time. If they can get a touchdown right now and make it a 20-10, knowing that they will get the football in the second half, that could definitely be a big boost right there for Michigan. But I feel like right now is a time where you have to go down there and you must get a touchdown if you are Michigan. You have to do it. I mean, for the fact that Haskins only has 12 yards rushing right now, that tells you you're not going to be able to really run the ball against this UGA team. That's the strength of their team. You're going to be able to pass that ball and go deep with it. They hand the ball to the back there, and so, yeah, he's met at the line once again there. He'll be lucky to get a yard on the play. So we got second down coming up, 2nd and 9 coming up. 3 minutes and 35 seconds left to go here before the half. UGA defenses, they're definitely living up to their reputation for sure in this one. All right, so we go 2nd and 9, 3 minutes and 15 seconds left before the half here. Out of the shotgun. Receiver goes in motion, takes snap. He's going to throw it to the receiver out the backfield. The receiver, and he's gotten very quickly there. He gets a yard on the play. You got to open it up against this team. I know that's not your calling card, but you're down 20-3. UGA is a tremendous tackling team. If you're banking on them missing a tackle or two for you to get the first down, that's not going to happen, baby. That's not going to happen at all. You have got to open up that playbook. You saw yourself when you took a deep shot, that's your best shot. Every drive, you've got to take at least one, maybe two deep shots against this team to give yourself an opportunity right now. Here they go, shotgun formation, 3 receivers, 1 tight end, running back. They take the snap. UGA sending the house, and they bring him down. They bring him down for a sack. 4th down coming up here, and that UGA defense, they were hungry. They came ready to eat, and that time they were fed. So, wow, look at that. Excellent coverage as well. So 4th down here, and yeah, I mean, UGA, they're thinking they want to score. They want to score. They already called their second time how to preserve 2 minutes and 14 seconds. They want to run their 2-minute offense. So UGA wants to score here. And right now, if you're Michigan, this is really tough right here. This is really tough. You were looking forward to this big game. It's been so long since the school has been able to be in a game of this magnitude. You just won your first Big Ten since 2004. And so there's a lot of frustration right now on this sideline. This is not what you expected right here, to come out here and to get outplayed in the first half like this. All right, so Michigan brings the punt team out there. Again, 2 minutes and 22 seconds left to go here before the half. All right, so here we go. Ooh, the punt was almost blocked on the play. Luckily, he got that one off for Michigan. Fair catch symboled at about the 31-yard line there. But, man, that one came extremely close to being blocked. Okay, so, yeah, the guy, he did pull up on that one, but I'm thinking that he didn't want to run into the punter. He didn't want to run into the punter on that play, so he pulled up there. I will say this, though. Right now, UGA, they're looking extremely impressive so far in this one. They really are. All right, but here you go. 5 wide on this one. They throw a quick pass to the receiver there. Makes one guy miss. He's still on his feet. Offensive line is kicking in here. Look at him. They're still dragging him. They drug him forward for a first down. That play should have never gotten more than 4 yards, but McIntosh stayed on his feet, kept moving his feet there, and so UGA picked up a big first down there. There's a big difference when you're playing at home in the snow and all like that versus a team that was down like 19 scholarship players as opposed to a team like this. And right now it is showing. Bennett has it. Bennett going deep, incomplete. Michigan's playing good coverage. I will say that in the secondary. But, man, look at that. Look at that. And so Let's see. 80 says, okay, JB, I was watching ESPN2. ESPN has the regular view of the game. Sorry, I had a few. And so, hey, welcome back to the light, my friend. I should have thought about that. If you were watching ESPN2, but I didn't know what ESPN2 was showing. Meanwhile, Bennett going deep. He has a man, and it's caught. It is caught in the end zone for a touchdown. My goodness. Wow. My goodness. The shame of the secondary to give that up. 57-yard touchdown reception by Jermaine Burton. So Burton laying the hurting out there. Wow. This is just disrespectful. Wow. It's like I just said a little while ago. I mean, when we last saw them out there, not to take away anything from that win that they had against Ohio State, but it was snow, so there was some extreme conditions. This time we're talking neutral territory. Weather's really good out there, and so wow. I mean, this is a huge deficit because Michigan, they want to run the football. That's their calling card, to rely on that ground game. But UGA is not having any of it. And so that time, the UGA receiver said, look, if you're going to hold me, I'm just going to knock your hand off of me, and I'm going to catch it. Wow. And so 80 says, damn, now JB is calling the blowout. This is not looking good. It's not looking good at all. I just don't know what can Michigan really do to get back in the game against a team like this. Any other team, 24 points right now, though, that's hard to come back from against UGA especially. That's really, really tough. You'd have to have one heck of a second half. And it's got to come passing the football. But there's a whole second half, so we'll see what happens. Let's see. He says, JB and Braden, do something about this game. I don't know what you want me to do. Unless you want us to suit up out there, I don't know what you want us to do. And even then, what should I do? Should I go out there and play, I guess, quarterback? Or I guess this counts as an emergency situation. Doesn't the 80s? I should go out there and play the emergency quarterback, I guess. Braden says Michigan needs John Harbaugh to play receiver. Wow, guys, wow. And so we do have halftime coming up here, but right now UGA is just dominating 27-3 right now. And wow. But there's a minute 38 seconds. Michigan, I think, has all three timeouts, if I'm not mistaken. So we will see if they can try to get some points here. They do have all three timeouts in a minute 38. Let's see what they do. But they better not go out there and turn the ball over or nothing like that, though. I know that much. Let's see. McNumber on the shotgun here. Three receivers on the play. Takes a snap. UGA sending forward. They're getting after him. He throws it, and it is picked off. It's picked off. I just said don't do it, and he did it. He did it. Picked off. How about that? When it rains, it pours. How about that? Wow. This is an embarrassment. This is, oh man, and I thought the Bama versus Cincy game was going to be one-sided. I had no idea this is going to take this route. 80 says, Braden, had my ass off. He was catching balls before the game. Let's see. 80 says, no, JB, no one needs an independent day quarterback. Are you sure about that? 80s? Are you sure? Because I wouldn't do that. Oh, I know that's not Jim Harbaugh talking about pass interference after what we saw previously. All right, so they're going to check the replay. Braden says that's why they need him. 80 says JB jinxed it. But no, they're going to check this replay. Let's look and see if he was indeed out of bounds. Okay, yeah, that's an interception. I get it. To try to save the game, they would love to overturn this. But if you're being all fair, that's an interception. That's an interception. So wow, wow, I didn't expect this. I didn't expect this. I really thought Michigan was going to come out ready to play tonight. Right now, they're reviewing the interception. I see right now we're at 12 thumbs up. Let's at least try to get the 15 thumbs up. So if you're somebody that's watching here, try to make sure that you guys press the thumbs up button if you haven't already for this stream. All right, so we are looking to see what they're going to come up with here on the ruling here, but man. All right, so Smith has been disqualified there. They found a targeting call on the play there. So he is disqualified. His night is done. As the 80 says that ref is jacked. Yeah, put him on put him in the game. Put him in the game. Put the ref in the game. All right, so here we go. They got the interception there, but that targeting call, that is a 15-yard penalty there. Yeah, so now Smith, your night is done. All right, so right now, if you're just tuning in, UJ is winning 27-3 over Michigan right now. It's been so one-sided. Did not expect this to be the case so far in this one. But if you're Michigan, I do have some good news there. I've been informed that the band has made their trip down there. So at least at the half, you will be able to look at the band for Michigan. At least you have that to look forward to. But man, this first half has just been a nightmare for Michigan. I will say that much. All right, so a minute 28 seconds left to go. UGA with one timeout here and a football, leading 27-3. Tight end goes in motion. 3 receivers on the play, 1 running back. Bennett takes a snap, going to hand it to the back there. The back up the middle, drives it forward there. It's going to pick up about a good 8 yards on the play. Braden says JB needs to contact the groundskeeper and ask him to put the sprinklers on just like the Buffalo Wild Wings commercial. That is not a bad idea. Give me access to it. All right, here we go. 2nd and 3. And so let's see. Out of the shotgun formation here, 54 seconds left to go. They take the snap, gonna hand it to the back, and the back gets about a yard on the carry there. So it's gonna make it 3rd and 2 coming up. AD says, how much did JB Nation pay the refs? Really, for one call? Really? Absolutely nothing. All right, here we go, 3rd and 2. They're going to hand it to the back there in the back. He finds a crease, and he's able to pick up at least about a good 5 yards in that carry. That was White on the carry, and another first down there for UGA. And Kirby Smart is like, what are we doing? He's like, hurry up. He wants some points here. He says, who the heck is calling the plays? And so, what in the world? That was a stupid play call. Stupid play call. The only thing you did was put your team at risk. It makes no sense. You ran the ball down when you got the first down. Oh wow, Kirby Smart is yelling out there at Bennett. He is about as red as a tomato right now. He's redder than the helmet. And Bennett looks like he's ready to cry. But I get it, though. I get it. You don't want to leave points on the table. This is all about practicing habits out there, and you don't want to do something like that. I don't care if you are up 27-3, because I did watch a game earlier this year when Texas was against Oklahoma, and they played it conservative at the end, thinking the game was in the bag. There's a whole second half out there. So I get Kirby Smart for being that upset with his quarterback. I am highly annoyed with him as well. That was terrible execution. Let's see, Braden says, so they can fix it for Michigan to come back. Never that. 80 says, JB Base. And so 80 says, JB made a call to Bill Belichick. Never that. 80 says, Georgia's coach is madder than JB was after the Philly special. The most upset that I think I've gotten in a football game, 80s, might have been when the Giants caught that pass with their helmet against the Patriots on that one, and we ended up losing to the Giants in the Super Bowl. That was probably the most upset that I was in a football game that I can recall. That moment right there, the helmet catch. I'm like, is that even legal? Braden says, after that, Texas didn't win another game. You know what? That is – they really left it all on the first half, because after that, that was the end of it. That was the end of it. 80 says, the tie reach. Yeah, the tie reach, as in I reach into my pocket and pay the refs not to overturn the call. And so – but, yeah, so here we are at the half, guys, and the score, UGA 27, Michigan 3. If I said that I came into this game expecting to beat down like that, I would be lying, because I did not expect that Michigan would not show up in the first half to this degree. This just goes to show right here that, hey, this Georgia defense, they are for real. And it's like I said, I mean, against Bama, the reason why Bama was able to do what they did was because they had a guy by the name of Bryce Young. Michigan does not possess that. However, Michigan did hit on a deep pass earlier in the game. I need to see them take more deep shots in this game. I feel like that's the only chance you've got to try to move the football, and you've got to take some chances. You have got to take some chances and believe in your guys. Let them go up there and make some plays in this game. That's how you're going to come back in this one. I mean, their running back, Hassan Haskins, 5 carries, just 13 yards. Donovan Edwards, 1 carry for 10 yards. K. McNamara, 5 carries for 6 yards. That's not Michigan running the ball. J.J. McCarthy, just 1 carry for 1 yard. So, yeah, this is definitely not Michigan football at all. Passing the ball wise for them, K. McNamara, 8 of 12 for just 72 yards, no touchdowns, 1 interception. They're the only team that's turned the ball over in this one. Then you look at UGA, Stetson Bennett, 16 of 22, 234 yards passing, 2 touchdowns, no interception, and your coach still grills you before the half. That goes to show the expectations that they have, and Kirby Smart will not let them take their foot off the gas pedal in this one. Kenny McIntosh, he's 1 of 1 passing the ball. That's right. Off a trick play, 18 yards. He threw that touchdown pass earlier in the first quarter. That was the second score that Georgia had. And as a team on the ground, 13 carries for 78 yards for this one, averaging about 6 yards a carry for the Bulldogs in this one. Longest run of the night, 21 yards, and that belonged to James Cooks. Speaking of James Cook, he's also contributed in the passing game as well. 2 receptions for 60 yards. He's looking very Dalvin Cook-ish out there. That is for sure. AD says, I'm surprised Harrison let that catch happen. I don't even blame Rodney Harrison for that one. Who I blame is Jarvis Green. That was the defensive end that had Eli Manning in his grasp, and he let Eli Manning break away from him in that game. So, yeah, that is the one that I will forever blame Jarvis Green there. I was glad he never came back from the Patriots on that one. He was a backup defensive lineman, but, yeah, that was terrible. That was terrible. Let's see. Braden says, most of the college football playoff semifinals have been blowouts for some reason. It's about the matchups. That's what it is. It's all about the matchups, Braden. I mean, like it just so happened to be the matchups, honestly. Cincinnati versus Bama on paper, that's never a good matchup. Never. From recruiting wise, it just doesn't make sense there. And so obviously Bama took care of business there. And today, the difference, the reason why I said it earlier, and I know it's just going to sound like I'm biased here, but the reason why I felt like Ohio State would have been a better matchup against them. Now, obviously, with Ohio State run defense, that would have been a problem as well. But at least from an Ohio State offensive perspective, what they do is pass the ball with all those wide receivers. I know they opt out of the bowl game, but if they was in the college football playoffs, they would have been passing the ball there. And that would have been a way better matchup because to beat UGA, you have to be able to pass the ball. And who does it better than Ohio State does? And so that's why I wanted to see the Buckeyes there. But obviously, we didn't earn that right. We didn't earn that opportunity. So therefore, that's why Michigan is there. So it just came down to matchups. Football is a game of matchups, and Michigan does not match up well. We're seeing right now against this UGA defense. Because, as like I said, the strength of Michigan offense plays into the strength of Georgia's defense. And you don't want to run the ball against this team. You're going to have to be able to pass the ball. And right now, Michigan just has 72 yards passing to their name, and that's not going to get you a win against Georgia. That's not. 72 yards in the interception, that's not going to do it. And so I'm listening to see what Desmond Howard has to say here. Let's see, Braden said, and so yeah, but that's what happened there. That's what happened there. Let's see. 80 says, JB, for my birthday, can you get me that Lily girl from the AT&T commercial? If I had the connections, 80s, I'll reach out and see what I can do for you. Let's see. 80 says, I blame Eli. LOL. I hate the Giants so much. I wanted to pass the win so bad, especially the Randy Moss Super Bowl. And so, hey, it hurt me to watch us lose that one. That one really hurt. And so Georgia Roots 24, what's good with you? How's it going? And hey, happy New Year's to you and your family. Hope everybody's doing well here. I know we got a couple hours till it's New Year's here, but yeah, just gonna go ahead and say it now. Happy New Year's to you for sure. And you say, let's go Bulldogs. And so, hey, Bulldogs, they're putting in that work there. You say, bring us home the glory. And so, hey, they got this one in the bag. I like what Kirby Smart is doing there, letting his quarterback know it is not acceptable to leave opportunities on the field like that. When you get a chance to score, you've got to be able to take advantage of it. You have to. But, hey, what a first half that was. And you say, waiting for the day to see you on ESPN, my brother. Hey, I appreciate you. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. Absolutely. That would be a dream come true for sure. A dream come true. But appreciate that. Absolutely. But man, guys, what a performance here by UGA. And so I know it's just halftime, guys, but unless something changes in the third quarter, if things keep going how they're going, it's looking like we're leaning towards a rematch of Bama versus Georgia once again. And so this time, I mean, it's always harder for the team, I feel like, that won the first time around when you play the team a second time in the same year, because they figured out, like, okay, well, we tried that time. That didn't work. Let us come up with something different. If you're the team that won, you're like, well, this worked against them, so why fix something that's not broken? So, hey, we will see. Let's see. Braden says, would be awesome to see you on NFL Live. Hey, it would be a dream come true, my friend. It really would be. Like, that would be so amazing. That would be so amazing if I could focus all my efforts totally on just this and not have to, like, work another job in addition to this. That would be amazing. But yeah, we are still right now at the half, and it has been all UGA in this one, 27-3. And so the Bulldogs are dishing out a thrashing out there. I mean, these Bulldogs, they're not your typical Bulldogs out there. Don't let the ones that they show for the mascot fool you. These Bulldogs, they are coming out there, and they have some serious bite to them. That is for sure. And, like, this is just only the beginning, because they did such a great job with time of possession. They come out here in the third quarter, and they stop Michigan on that first drive and stuff. Look out, because they're going to continue to dominate the football here. But I'm really impressed with the way that this offense is done against this Michigan defense. I know the score is 27-3, but make no mistake, this Michigan defense, they're a very good defensive squad. They pride themselves on their defensive unit. It's just Georgia's offense is playing outstanding, and Bennett is a large part of that. I did not know that he was going to come in and play to this degree in this game. But if he can play like this the rest of the way for the Bulldogs, particularly if they get a rematch against Bama, then, hey, that would be really advantageous for them. I'm sure they'll make some adjustments. They know what to try now, what works against them. They did put up 27 points against Bama last time, so that's a lot of points. So the defense, they'll be more hungry this time, more motivated for sure. Biggest game of the year. So, yeah, but maybe I'm getting ahead of myself here talking about the championship game here. Let's pay Michigan the respect here and give them an opportunity in the second half to see if they can close this gap and maybe make it a game. Let's see. But we will find that out. But one thing I do know, what they did in the first half, they can't replicate that. You can't replicate that. I think as a team, I'm not even sure if Michigan has a total of 100 yards to their name in the first half. That's not going to win you any football game and all like that. Not going to win you any football games playing like that. And so, yeah, they got like 101 yards total in this game. That is not going to get you a W. All right, let's see. Braden says, he says, yeah, I'm surprised how well Bennett has played. And so, yeah, I mean, especially early on, he came out and he hit his first 9 passes in a row. So he came out here focused. I saw a couple passes that this man threw that was like really good on the money, like not just hitting your open receiver, but hitting them in stride where your receiver can make the best play possible. And so, Ben, what's good? What's good, Ben? Hey, Happy New Year to you, buddy. Glad to see you here, man. Hope all is going well for you. And you say Michigan is trash. You say beating the Buckeyes was all they ever wanted to do, not championship material. And so, Ben, I mean, I know this is going to sound like a homer, me being a Buckeyes fan and all like that, but even in that game, I remember prior to that game, the Buckeyes were down about 19 people, being on the road with a freshman quarterback and the snow. That weather was a big factor as well. And, hey, the Buckeyes' run defense was straight garbage this season. Straight garbage this season. I'll say that. Our run defense was garbage this season. But against a team like UGA, Michigan's strength is to try to run the football. So many ways they go about that, but this Georgia defense, they are the literal wall out there that they will prevent anybody from running the football. So, yeah. This was just not the matchup that Michigan needed, and it shows. It shows. 80 says, JB, did Cincinnati steal their logo from Chick-fil-A? Well, if they did, I'm sure that Chick-fil-A wants it back. But that's funny. That's funny. I like that one. And again, if you guys are just joining in here, it is 80's birthday today. So make sure you guys wish him a happy birthday, guys. It is his birthday here. So definitely show him some love here. He has definitely been huge in terms of just supporting this stream for so long. So really appreciate him being a part of the stream, guys. And appreciate you guys as well being here as well. And I'll say this, another difference that I like as well for UGA has been the play calling. They really did their homework against this Michigan team and all like that. So they really came out here, and I love the play calling. Everything that they call pretty much has been working, and they've been putting guys in situations to make plays. Now, for Michigan, I don't like the fact that many times they're throwing the ball to like the back coming at the backfield, receiver out the backfield, and like he has to try to make 2 or 3 guys miss. This UGA team, they are excellent at tackling the football. And then you try to pull linemen, those defensive linemen for UGA, they're going to follow and they're going to make the plays. They're big, they're fast, they're strong, they're going to eat up holes. It just hasn't worked. You're playing to the strength of this team. You have got to be able to play. You got to be able to take some deep shots in this game. You took one earlier and it paid off. You have to believe in McNormer, because if you're going to win this game or have a chance to get back in this game, it's going to have to be because of him. It's going to have to be. Let's see. Braden says, happy birthday, 80s. And so there you go, 80s. There you go. 80 says, look like I'm only doing 2 shots. And so let's see where we are right now in terms of thumbs up here, because my man 80 says for every thumbs up he gets that we get out here on the stream, he's going to try to do a shot for, which may not be recommended. Right now we're at 15. We're at 15. But yeah, again, we're just waiting right now for the halftime. And so it's like I said earlier, though, I mean, the good news for Michigan here is that the band, at least they showed up for this one. So wish we could see the band. But there's a whole second half here, So we will see. But if I'm Michigan and I'm coming out in the second half and I'm taking deep shots, I'm calling some of my best trick plays here. I'm going to make sure that everything is beyond 10 yards and stuff like that if I am Michigan here, because you're going to have to try to do something to get back in this game. Because right now the running game has been a non-factor whatsoever for Michigan. And so let's see. Eddie says, thanks, Braden. And so there you go. Eddie says, seriously, JB, I'm digging that background. And so I appreciate that. Appreciate that. Absolutely. I mean, yeah, it does look pretty good, though. It really does. You got the band behind me. Then you got the flag guy. Got the cheerleader there, the mascot. Yeah, it's pretty good. Pretty good. All right, so – but yeah, the whole second half left to go here. And let's see if Michigan can score. They will get the football first now. Michigan will get the football first. Obviously, I want to see some more emotion from Michigan. I will say that. I saw them last game. They played with a ton of emotion, and I get it. They really want to beat Ohio State. I get that. But that same emotion, you got to have that same energy. Act like you care out there. I should be seeing guys out there flipping tables, throwing tablets, all that stuff in this game because of the score right now. Like, I should hear that perhaps a scruffle or something broke out in the locker room because these guys care that much or something like that. They have to go out there and they've got to show a lot more emotion than what we saw in the first half. It honestly felt like they were just happy to be there. You cannot be happy just to be there. You got to go down there and you got to leave it all on the field. Play with some heart, some energy. Refuse to let the man in front of you keep whipping you like that. And that's exactly what's happening to Michigan out there. They are playing with no real emotion right now. They're just letting things happen to them. You can't let it happen. You got to make it happen out there. Now, it's true. Michigan has not been tested to this degree this season. So we're going to see how they respond here in the second half to being punched in the mouth here in the first half. Can they come out swinging in the second half? At this point, you got to forget about the scoreboard. It's about effort. Go out there each and every play and try to outdo your opponent here. UGA, they had their wake-up call last time they was on the football field. So they came into this one extremely hungry and feeling really disrespected, looked down on, and counted out. So they wanted to go out here and prove themselves in this game so they can earn a rematch against Bama. That's what's on their mind. If you're Michigan, you've got to come out offended in the second half and try to go out there and light them up. You're going to have to take some deep shots in this game. You're going to have to do it. Let's see. 80 says, he says, JB will host New Year's Rock and Eve. You guys don't want that. Absolutely. I mean, if I showed my face down there in New York and they found out I'm a Patriots fan, it would not be good for me. All right, but here we go. I see Michigan's coming out of the locker room here. Yeah, down 24 points here. They got their work cut out for them. I mean, there's nothing fun about losing 27-3 right now. So Michigan's got to come out here, and they got to establish themselves in the third quarter because you go out there, you go 3-and-out, you get the football back to UGA, and you don't score a touchdown, it can get even uglier here. But that UGA defense, this is the danger zone right here for Michigan. This is not what you want to do. You never want to be down 27-3 against anybody and all like that. But this defense right here especially, you don't want to be down 7-3 against them. Better yet, 27-3 against them. So this UGA defense, they're going to live up to their name here. Let's see what Michigan can do. And again, just a reminder that I will be streaming again tomorrow for the Rose Bowl. That's right, Utah versus Ohio State. I will be streaming that one. So make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel, have notification bells turned on so that way you guys will be notified of future streams and stuff that I will be having that will continue to come out here through the early parts of 2022 and beyond. Obviously, when the offseason hits as well, we're talking NFL news and stuff like that, some NBA stuff during certain parts of the year as well. So yeah, a lot of different sports stuff. So you're definitely going to make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel as we're getting ready here to start the second half coming up soon. Football is all about adjustment. Sometimes you get your behind handed to you in the first half, but can you make an adjustment in the second half? We're going to find out a lot about this Michigan squad and the type of heart that they play with. Will they come out here and fight back, or are they going to lie down and continue to let Georgia have their way? We're going to find out a lot about Michigan in the second half here. But again, right now, we are still right now at the halftime right now. We all know that Bama won their matchup against Cincinnati earlier today. I mean, that game right there, it really came down to the offensive line for Alabama. I mean, quite frankly, that was a tough task right there for Cincinnati to try to take on that Bama squad there. I mean, Cincinnati, there was some bright spots for them in terms of just what we saw in terms of their secondary, things of that sort. But ultimately, Bama was the better team, and Bama won that matchup. And again, right now, just to recap what's taking place so far in this one, you've got for UGA, Stetson Bennett, 16 of 22, 234 yards passing in this one, 2 passing touchdowns as well. So he has been almost picture perfect. The only mistake I feel that he really made in the first half, it came on the last drive of the game, and that was when, honestly, he just opted not to really be aggressive and trying to add on to the lead that they already had, being up 27-3. And so that was a missed opportunity. Kirby Smart gave him an earful. He was not happy about that. But outside of that, my man's been playing really well in this one. And, hey, that's big for him. That is big. Then you look at the ground game. He's also ran the ball for 20 yards as well. He had that one scramble early in the game for 20 yards. And as a team, they have 13 carries for 78 yards on the ground. The ground game is going to be critical for UGA in the second half. It's obviously with the lead, they're going to want to continue to run the ball here and try to take a lot of time possession off the clock here so Michigan doesn't have any time to try to make a comeback as well. So we'll see how this plays out here as we are getting ready soon for the second half to get started any moment here. All right, so here we go. I see everybody out there on the field here getting ready for that second half to get back on the way. Again, Michigan will get the football first. But yeah, definitely the passing game for Michigan. That's going to be critical for them. And so if they're going to have a chance to get back in this one, it's going to have to start with the passing game. This is the type of game right here where you can't have your starting quarterback less than 100 yards passing. At the end of the game, he needs to be over 350 yards passing if they're going to win this game or get back in this game at that point. But here we go, finally lining up for the kickoff to get this second half on the way here for the Capital One Orange Bowl. And let's see what this Michigan offense has in store for us here in the second half. Kickoff on the way. There will be no return on the play, so Michigan will take over 1st and 10 from their own 25-yard line, trailing 27-3 here in the third quarter. Let's see what happens. Georgia has shut down. They've demolished. They have basically eliminated the run game of Michigan, and they haven't left much for the pass game. Michigan, in my opinion, they've been too conservative with their play calling. They need to open up the playbook, and they need to hit some deep passes. I know that's not their calling card, but they need to make an exception for this game. But let's see what they do. Receiver goes in motion. They're going to hand it to the back there, the back up the middle, and he's going to get back to the line of scrimmage. I don't know if they'll give him a yard or not on that play there, but it is going to be second down coming up here for the Wolverines. So they start off here, get absolutely nothing on that carry there. Second down coming up. Second and 10. So you got back to line of scrimmage. So they're going to line up in a shotgun again. 3 receivers on the play, got a tight end and a running back. Receiver goes in motion. McNumber takes a snap. He's looking. Pressure's there. He throws to the back, and the back gets the catch there. He's going to be about a yard shy of the first down. Third down coming up. All right, so they're going to give him a first down there. Okay, so I guess it was a good spot there by the referee. But a first down there for the Wolverines, so 1st and 10. 14 minutes left to go here in the third quarter. Out of the shotgun. UGA sends 5. McNumber steps up, and he's brought down. He's brought down for the sack. So UGA doing what UGA does. It's a Bulldogs thing, and they brought him down. So once again, we've seen this a couple times already. You get in the first down, you just get a big play, you just get a first down. Then all of a sudden, UGA comes in there and they get you for the sack. They brought him down once again. He's going to need the ice tub after this game. Here we go, 2nd and 16 out of the shotgun. 3 receivers, 1 tight end, 1 running back. Take the snap. UGA sending 4. McNumber throws it. Incomplete. Incomplete. The back was unable to catch that one. That was Karam there, and he was unable to get it. So now we got another 3rd and 16. Let's see. 80 says, JB, what is the most prestigious bowl game? For me, that answer is the Rose Bowl. Being a Big Ten guy, that's about as high as it gets outside of a championship. So for me, it is the Rose Bowl. But it really just depends on, I guess, what conference you're coming from, honestly. Meanwhile, they take the snap there. I saw some movement by UGA there. Not sure if he was offside there. But, what a nice catch there by the Michigan receiver there, and a first down. There is a penalty. It's probably going to be against UGA. All right, so they called offsides there by the defense. Doesn't matter, though, because Michigan picked up that first down anyways. So a big-time completion there to the big guy, and that was 21 yards on the reception, taking it all the way to midfield there. They take the snap, hand it to the back, and the back. Finally, he's able to bust one for about a good 15 yards on the carry. And that was Haskins there with the carry. So how about that? They convert in a big-time third down situation, and now we get to see Michigan look like their offense is heating up a little bit now. First down. I'm sorry, that was a 19-yard pickup by Hassan Haskins there. So now we got 1st and 10 for Michigan. 3 receivers on the play. 1 receiver goes in motion. They're going to hand it to the back up the middle, and he's going to get brought down after gaining about a good 2-3 yards on the carry. Second down coming up. See a lot of these guys doing some talking back and forth between UGA and Michigan here. He says an ice tub. Let's see. Eddie says, but the sugar and oranges cost more in the open market. That may be the case. That may be the case. But there's nothing like the Rose Bowl. Nothing like the Rose Bowl. The Orange Bowl used to be there, but yeah, a lot has changed since then. Remember, I'm going to throw it to the back there. Incomplete. Incomplete. So now we got third down coming up here. 3rd and 7. The running back, Donovan Edwards, just dropped it. So 3rd down here coming up here. If I'm UGA, I'm pinning my ears and I'm trying to get a sack here. You get a sack, you make any kind of field goal difficult, and you don't allow them to think about going for it. If you're Michigan, you need to convert this 3rd down. All right, so they're going to put in J.J. McCarthy at quarterback here on 3rd and 7. Interesting. 5 seconds left here. Going to go 5 wide here. Up there, the sprint of timeout here. That's already big. You're down 27-3 and already burning the timeout here in the 3rd quarter. That could come back to haunt you later on. Let's see. 80 says the JB Nation Bowl coming in 2024. Well, I tell you what, I'll take that over any type of Baker Mayfield Bowl or anything like that. The Baker Faker Bowl or some stuff like that. And again, we are at the commercial there because Michigan called a timeout. They're facing the 3rd and 7 from the UGA 28-yard line. This is their first drive here in the second half here. And already in the third quarter, we've got 11 minutes and 42 seconds left to go here in the third quarter. The first half was all UGA. This is a very critical drive here for Michigan. You want confidence, you want faith, you want hope, all of that stuff. It starts with this drive, taking it one play at a time, one task at a time. 3rd and 7, if you're Michigan, find a way to get a first down. And again, we're still right now currently at the commercial right now, and Michigan's going to be facing a 3rd and 7 when we get back here from the UGA 28-yard line. They currently trail 27-3 here, but this is their first drive here of the third quarter, and we're going to see if they can try to make an attempt at coming back into this game. Ultimately, though, if you're Michigan, you want to get into the end zone. That's all you're thinking about right now. Get into the end zone, get a touchdown, make you feel a little bit better about where you are right now. But Kirby Smart, he's out there just chunking up all kind of signs out there, making sure that his defense understands the importance of stopping his team and keeping your foot on their throat. All right, so Michigan's going to rock with the second quarterback here, J.J. McCarthy, the dual threat quarterback. Let's see if he can get them the first down here on 3rd and 7. Takes a snap. McCarthy throws it, and it's caught by the tight end there, and that's going to be a first down for Michigan. So he found the tight end there. The tight end made the catch, and he did the rest. Let's see, 80 says, for the JB Nation Bowl, I want to personally interview the cheerleaders if that's okay with you. We'll give you the same access at the end that the XFL gave to their staff. So there you go. Now, the XFL took that to the extreme. All right, but here you go. Out of the shotgun, they hand it to the back, Hassan. And so he picks up about a good 4 yards on the carry there off the right side there. So now we've got a second down situation coming up here for the Wolverines. So here we go, 2nd and 6 coming up. Again, still third quarter here, 10 minutes and 45 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Score is still UGA 27, Michigan 3. All right, so here we go. Let's see. Up there's some movement. There's some movement. Not what you need. Not what you need. Let's see. 80 says XFL, no. But you said the USFL, yes. We grant you permission, 80s. We grant you access. All right, so thanks to the penalty there, the false start, that's going to back Michigan up there. And so that is huge right there. That's a huge penalty there. You cannot shoot yourself in the foot when you're already trailing by 24 points here and you're trying to get a touchdown. But let's see if they do shotgun formation, 2 receivers towards top of the formation here. McNamara takes a snap, throws it up there, and it is picked off. It is picked off by UGA. He just threw it up there. Didn't have a care in the world. He just threw it up there, did his best, Baker Mayfield impersonation, and he got the same results that you would expect. He didn't have a receiver in the area. I don't know what happened there. Miscommunication. Receiver didn't see it. He didn't think he was getting the football. I don't know what happened, but whatever happened, that's on the quarterback, and it's also on the receiver because he pulled an A.J. Green there. He half-assed that one, and it didn't pay off. And so now another turnover there, and that's going to hurt. That's going to hurt big time. Let's see. 80 says, okay, bring it back to Baker, not Spencer. That probably was more Spencer-esque, come to think of it. But I don't know. I like picking on Baker, so we'll go with that. But yeah, so how about that? In the first drive coming out of the half here, Michigan was moving the football there. They was inside the 20, and then all of a sudden they went deep. They took my advice. They went deep. However, the receiver stopped running the route, it looks like, and the quarterback and him was completely on different islands right now, and they just threw an interception there. The defensive back had an easy interception in the end zone there. And so now UGA with the football once again, and they have the lead 27-3 in the third quarter with 10 minutes and 2 seconds left to go. Let's see what the Bulldogs do here with their first drive of the second half. But man, that's a big time turnover. That is McNamara's second interception of the game. And so that's what happens when you ask a quarterback to take over for a team that's used to relying heavily on the ground game. The ground game is so critical to what they do. But right now they've gotten, on this drive alone, they've done a much better job of running the football. But still, Hassan Haskins with just 39 yards in the game off of 9 carries. You're going to need more from him than that. But man, what a big time mistake by Michigan. But yeah, this is an opportunity for Georgia right here. If you come out here and you score a touchdown in this one, you take all the remaining fight and hope away from Michigan at this point. If you come out here and score a touchdown. Well, it seems like both games have been pretty one-sided in the college football playoffs in the semifinal rounds. Let's see. 80 says JB, Alabama, and Georgia will be boring. You could say the same for if they played Michigan, though. You really could. But I think that UGA will put up a better fight this time. But we'll have to see, though. But right now, this game right here hasn't exactly been fireworks. They're going to hand the ball to the back there. And the back, he's going to get brought down to the line of scrimmage there. That was Cook on the carry. And so 2nd and 10 coming up for UJ. In the first half, they were tremendous on first downs, getting at least about 6 yards or more on first down. Let's see. 80 says, call TB12. Maybe he can help. Are you kidding me? Did we not see TB12 against the Saints? I don't think so. You take away Mike Evans, Chris Godwin, and those guys, TB12, he wouldn't even get you 12 points in this game. Here we go. Bennett takes a snap, going to hand it off to Cook again, and Cook picks up about 2 yards in the play. It says, JB, what is the worst quarterback injury you had? The worst quarterback injury that I myself had? I wouldn't necessarily say that this has been a quarterback type injury, but I did tear my Achilles back in the day and all like that. So I would go with that. All right, but here we go. We got a third down coming up. Here we go. 3rd and 8 out of the shotgun. 3 receivers. two running backs. Bennett takes a snap. He has to run for his life now. He's looking. He throws it up there. Incomplete. Dangerous pass there, but incomplete. So fourth down coming up. And let's see. 80 says, wow, JB hating on the GOAT. 6 rings isn't enough. And so, no, 6 rings is never enough. We always think about the next ring. But nah, he's the one that's out there talking trash about his time with us as if he doesn't appreciate it and as if we didn't appreciate him. So that's on him. You know, if that's how he feels about his time with us, that's on him. Now he's out there just singing like a canary and all like that, just telling it all. So if that's how he wants to be, that's on him. He's not my quarterback. I got my quarterback. Meanwhile, look at the return here by Michigan all the way to about the 41-yard line on the punt return. And so a little bit of a spark there for Michigan. Let's see if that results into anything for this offense here. Again, the score is UGA 27, Michigan 3. Let's see. He says, I meant regular injury, not quarterback. I am drinking. Gotcha. Yeah, it was a torn Achilles. Torn Achilles right after high school and all like that. Playing a pickup game, tore my Achilles. And then a year and a half after that, after a lot of recovery and stuff, not being 100%, but going back out there, strained my other one. So that's the worst injury that I had right there, 80s. But yeah, I mean, we just saw Michigan defense get a stop. I think it's the first time we saw the punt team come out for UGA. So, and Michigan had a nice punt return there for 16 yards. So now they're going to take over 1st and 10 from the Michigan 40-yard line. And let's see if they can get the first points of the second half. They're trailing 27-3, down by 24 points here. But, I mean, it's still third quarter here. You come out, score a touchdown here, perhaps score again before we reach the fourth quarter. Leave yourself some time here, you know, who knows. But right now, you can't worry about the score. Just go out there and play with some heart, give some effort. That's all you can do if you're Michigan. If you're UGA, keep doing what you're doing. You're doing a tremendous job. You got the interception last time you were out there. So just keep doing what you're doing. And so far in this window for UGA, Stetson Bennett, he's 16-23, 234 yards passing, 2 touchdowns in this game, no interception. And matter of fact, UGA as a team has 3 passing touchdowns because Kenny McIntosh also has an 18-yard pass that was caught in the end zone for a touchdown as well earlier in the first quarter. Meanwhile, for Michigan, K. McNamara, he's 10 of 17, 103 yards passing, no touchdowns, 2 interceptions. And JJ McCarthy, he's 1 of 1 for 10 yards passing as well. And on the ground for Michigan, 18 carries, 49 yards. For UGA, 15 carries, 80 yards. Again, right now we're currently at the commercial. So now is a good time, if you have not done so already, to make sure you press the thumbs up button, show some love for the stream and all like that, trying to see if we can get to 30 before this game is over. And also, if you're somebody that's new, consider subscribing to the channel because I do these play-by-plays regularly. So definitely do make sure you guys are subscribed so you will be notified of future streams as they come up as well. I will be streaming the Rose Bowl tomorrow between Ohio State and Utah. So definitely tune in for that one as well. But again, here we go here in the semifinals playoffs here. And so right now it's been so far one-sided, but Michigan trying to see if they can claw their way back into the game here. And right now they've got pretty good field position. Let's see what they do with it. Last time they moved the ball pretty well, but they threw an interception in the end zone. You just cannot turn the ball over, especially when you're already down by 24 points. There we go, 1st and 10. McNamara takes a snap. Offensive line picks up the pressure. Incomplete. He had the back there. Incomplete. 2nd and 10 coming up. Again, third quarter, 8 minutes and 12 seconds left to go here in the third quarter. UGA is leading 27-3. Let's see what Michigan does on 2nd down. Let's see. 80 says that his worst football injury was a broken arm. He said he fell out of the bleachers drunk. Oh, man. That sounds painful, man. That is painful. That is painful, man. Oh, man. How long ago was that, 80s? And so Brandon says, holy crap, 80s. And so, yeah, I mean, 80s is definitely, I'm sure he got a reputation at that school. That is for sure. Where we go, 2nd and 10. McNamara takes a snap this time. I'm sorry, that was McCarthy that threw that ball. And so he got about a good 6-7 yards on that one. Completed it to what looks like Johnson on the play, but 3rd down coming up. So less than 8 minutes left to go here in the 3rd quarter. I still want to see more energy coming from Michigan and all like that. Like, I'm seeing no energy right now, no sense of urgency, really. I need to see more from them. Here we go, 3rd and 3 out of the shotgun. You've got 4 receivers on the play, 1 running back. Important 3rd down here if you're Michigan because you don't want UGA to get the football back right now while you've only got 3 points. Receiver goes in motion. They're going to hand it to the back there in the back. Fumbled the football. He fumbled it. It looks like the Bulldogs had the football, and just when you think things can't get any worse than they already are, Michigan fumbled the football this time. They threw an interception last time. They're just making so many mistakes right now, and it is sickening to watch. If you're someone that's rooting for Michigan, you are sick to your stomach with this performance because you know Michigan's a better team than what they're looking like right now. But yeah, that's a clear fumble. The football clearly came out there in a clear recovery by UGA. I don't know what is going on with Corum right now. I don't know what's going on with Michigan right now, but they clearly are not playing like a team that came in here with the confidence that they came in here with. Wow, but excellent job there by UGA to locate the football, get on it, rip that football out, and now they got the football back here with a 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs here, and they're looking to extend upon their lead here. Again, so far in the 3rd quarter, nobody has scored just yet, and we got about 7 minutes and 55 seconds left to go here in the 3rd quarter. I'm sorry, 7 minutes and 25 seconds left to go. But, man, what a crazy play. UGA has not turned the ball over so far in this game. Let's see if they can keep it that way. They're going to line up in a shotgun here. 3 receivers, 1 tight end, 1 running back. Michigan, they've got 4 guys on the line. They take the snap. Michigan sends 4. Bennett throws it. There is a penalty, however, and it's hot by the right receiver to the 30-yard line, but there is a flag, so slow your roll there. That flag came back from the line of scrimmage there. This is probably coming back. Let's see what the referees say, though. All right, so 2 flags on the offense. A hold and a face mask. So that penalty is going to wipe out what was a big play for UGA. All right, so now we are looking at a 1st and 25 coming up here. So 1st and forever coming up here for these Bulldogs here. But they've done such a tremendous job today. Let's see if they can find a way to get a 1st down here. Or if Michigan can get a stop here once again. We finally saw the punt unit last time for UGA. Let's see if Michigan can do it again. 7 minutes left to go here in the 3rd quarter. Out of the shotgun, they send Cook in motion, takes a snap. Those are the Cook. Cook catches it. Cook, run it. Off the right side there. Made the first guy miss. Picks up a nice gain on the play there. It's not going to give him the first, but that is a nice pickup there. Now we've got 2nd down coming up here. And let's see what they do here on 2nd down. Again, the score right now is UGA 27, Michigan 3. Oh, he got a hand on the football. It did look like. He did tip that football, it looked like. Barely. But not enough to disrupt that pass. 2nd and 11 coming up. It was 1st and 25. They gained 14 yards in that pass. Now 2nd and 11. Out of the shotgun formation, Bennett takes a snap fake to the back. Throws it up there, and the ball is tipped again. This time, the receiver unable to make a play. So Michigan's doing a good job of getting their hands up there and disrupting the pass. 3rd and 11 coming up here. Again, 3rd quarter, 6 minutes and 16 seconds left to go in the 3rd quarter. And let's see. 80 says, now I know why it's the Rose Bowl, the Ohio State. All right, here we go to shotgun. Again for UGA here, 3rd and 11. They motion the running back out. I believe that's McIntosh there. So now we got 5 wide. Benson takes it, throws it quickly to McIntosh, and McIntosh, he's looking to do the rest of it, and he does. Takes it all the way to the 40-yard line and picks up a 1st down in the process. So now they are in Michigan territory at the Michigan 40-yard line after that play. All right, so here we go. 1st and 10. Again, they're going to line up in the shotgun here. 2 receivers towards the bottom of the screen here. Multiple tight ends on the top of the formation here. Takes the snap, going to toss it to the back there off the left side. And the back lowers his shoulder and gets the first down. 1st and 10. So, wow. So now they are doing a good job of utilizing all of their running backs here. That was Zamar right there with the carry. He's got 9 carries, 40 yards, and this one averaged 4.4 yards a carry. Before that, it was McKinney who had the 18-yard reception and stuff like that. So they're utilizing every back, even on this drive right here. So here we go, 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs. Michigan showing pressure. I believe they're sending the corner, and they do send them. They throw it to the back there, White. And so White, he's going to pick up about a good 8-9 yards on the play before going out of bounds. So it's going to make it 2nd and short coming up here. The clock continues to run. 4 minutes and 50 seconds left to go here in the 3rd quarter. Second and 1. Lines up in the shotgun formation here. Takes a snap, going to toss to the back. This time on the other side off the right side there. And once again, he finds a lane there and a first down. Picked up about a good 5 yards on that play. They're in the red zone. Again, they already lead 27-3 in this game. But if you think for a second they're taking their foot off the gas pedal, you are sadly mistaken. Kirby Smart wants his team to score a touchdown in this drive. 4 minutes and 20 seconds left to go in the 3rd quarter. We got a 1st and 10 at the Michigan 16-yard line. This drive, 6 plays, 37 yards, about 3 minutes to time possession off the clock so far. They toss again to the back. This time, Cook. And so Cook, he gets the first down on the play. There is a flag. There is a flag. Let's see what the referee's called here. All right, so they call holding on the offense there. That's going to back them up. AD says, JB, what will happen to softball? I mean, hardball after this. And so, well, he's going to have another one of those press conferences that he doesn't like to have. But, I mean, Michigan had a tremendous season. You got a Big Ten championship. That's something to build off of. That's something to tell recruits about. You just got to make sure you pull a 5-star quarterback at some point, a 4 or 5-star quarterback that can perhaps come in here and elevate. In a situation like this, you need more from your passing game. That's what you need, more from your passing game in these types of games. The days of just being able to line up and just run the ball all the way to a championship, those days may be gone. And all like that. A couple years ago, that may have been the case, but they need to be able to do more in the passing game than what they're doing. Are they getting creative here with these penalties and stuff? My goodness. Let's see. Braden says, JB, are you streaming till midnight to see Baker overthrow the ball? I will not be streaming to midfield, especially on the account of Baker Mayfield. Absolutely not. I have got to conserve energy for the rest of the streams that's coming up. That is for sure. Meanwhile, Bennett, they play fake it to the back. Bennett avoids the rush. Good job by Bennett, feeling the pressure there. And Bennett, he's going to outrun a defensive lineman there. And before going out of bounds there, and so, yeah, I mean, they were facing a 1st and 29, so a 1st and forever after those penalties. But now we got 2nd down coming up. Let's see. 80 says 5-star emergency quarterback. That's exactly what they need. They need a hero. That'd be me, that 5-star emergency quarterback. That's what they need. All right, so we go 2nd and 22. They picked up 9 yards on that scramble. Bennett up under center here. 2 receivers, 2 tight ends, 1 back. Play fake. The pressure is there, but he's able to outrun the pressure, then just throws this one away. So a couple times I have noticed today, well, more than a couple times, when Michigan brings pressure, Bennett is quick enough to where he can avoid the pressure and at least extend plays or either throw the ball away and not take the sack most of those times. Whereas when the ball's the other way around and it's Georgia going after Michigan quarterback McNamara, they're able to get him with ease. Look at him, over 300 total yards in this game and 2 touchdowns from Bennett. All right, so they go in the shotgun here. Bennett takes a snap. Bennett's looking. Bennett's going to chunk it up there. And, oh, it's incomplete. It was close, but it's incomplete. So 4th down coming up here. 4th and 22. They're at the Michigan 28-yard line. So let's see if this will bring out the field goal kicker. All right, so this will be a 46-yard field goal attempt. He's already made a 43-yarder earlier today and also a 28-yard field goal. So let's see if he can go 3 for 3 today. Let's see. Kick is up, and the kick is no good. No good. Missed it to the left. So the 3rd quarter has remained a scoreless quarter in this one. And so the score is still UGA 27, Michigan 3. And so Michigan's defense has played a lot better here in the second half, but the offense still has not been able to put points on the board in the 3rd quarter because, quite frankly, they turned it over back-to-back times that they've had the football. We will see this time what they do with the football when we come back for the commercial here. But yeah, 80s, every team needs a 5-star emergency quarterback. That they do. Let's see. Braden says, boring second half. And so, yeah, I mean, I knew that there was always a chance that I thought it was going to be probably a low-scoring game from both teams. But, hey, the way that Bennett came out here, UGA, they hit that 27 mark. That they did. It's just right now, Michigan, they're stuck on 3. They're stuck on 3. And this 3rd quarter has not been friendly to either offenses. Maybe it's going to come down to a defensive score or something like that. But right now, guys, it has just been fully all UGA in this game. But the second half, we have yet to see a score in the 3rd quarter. And we've got less than 2 minutes left to go here in the 3rd quarter. So if you're Michigan, you're watching the time continue to go by and time's running out. You've got to do something. You've got to do something quick. But again, so far, just to recap for Michigan, what's taking place so far in this game. K. McNamara, he is 10 of 18, 103 yards, 0 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. J.J. McCarthy, he's 2 of 2, 17 yards passing, no touchdowns, no interceptions. And then you look at the ground game. They did fumble the ball one time, but as a team, they have 19 carries for 51 yards in this one and 1 fumble in the game. They have no touchdowns so far in this one. But yeah, so here we go again. We've still got 2 minutes here before the start of the 4th quarter. But I mean, I will say this though. I mean, like UGA, they came with a game plan today and they have executed it. But here we go for Michigan. Out of the shotgun formation here. Takes a snap. McNamara has it. UGA sending 6 people. He throws it quickly to the back of the backfield. That's going to be a reception of about a good 2 yards on the play. Second now coming up. Second and about 8. So I need to see some tempo, some energy, or something from Michigan. Let's see. McNamara takes the snap here. He has 3 receivers towards the bottom of the screen there. He avoids the rush, only to get brought down, and he fumbled it, but he recovered his own fumble. What is up with this? Protect the football. It's that simple. Protect the football. My goodness. I mean, look at that. McNamara, he thought he got away from the rush there, but he was careless with the football there. They ripped the football out there. Luckily for him, they recovered that football. 1 minute, 5 seconds left to go here in the third quarter. He's been sacked a lot in this one. But here we go, 3rd and 8 for Michigan. This time we've got McCarthy in there at quarterback. They motion it back to next to him in the backfield there. Takes the snap. UGA sends 4. McCarthy throws it towards the middle there. A completion by the big tight end there. And so all with the reception and a nice play there for Michigan and a first down at about midfield. All right, so here we go for them out of the shotgun formation. 3 receivers on the play, 1 tight end. Takes a snap. McCarthy's looking. He's going deep there. Overthrew his wide receiver. Incomplete. 2nd and 10 coming up. 23 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Again, UGA leads this one 27-3. Again, that pass previously that Eric All had was for 25 yards. That took him all the way to about the 45-yard line of UGA just 2 plays ago. So here we go to the shotgun this time. We've got 3 receivers, 1 tight end, 1 running back. UGA's got 4 guys. It looks like they're going to send 4. Let's see if they send all 4. And they do send 4. McCarthy's on the move. He's looking, and he's going to run. And, he took a hit. He took a hit. About a good 4 yards on that pickup there before he got hit. 4 or 5 yards on that one. 3rd down coming up here, but not before we reach what looks to be the 4th quarter. So, yeah, when they come back, it'll be 3rd and 6 for the Wolverines. But, man, what a first 3 quarters it has been for the UGA defense. They talk about domination in this game in Michigan. They have had too many turnovers. This was a game that you knew coming into it. The team that won the turnover battle, that's who's going to win this game. But for Michigan to have many turnovers as they have, that has been extremely disappointing. And aside from that, they've only got 53 yards rushing the entire game. That's not their calling call. They're at their best when they're able to run the ball successfully and protect the football. But in this game here, unable to protect the football, and it has cost them. 2 interceptions, 2 fumbles. They did recover 1 fumble, luckily for them earlier in this drive, but you've got to protect the football. Got to protect the football. The score right now, 27-3, Georgia over Michigan. So it's looking like we will get a rematch between Bama and Georgia here. And hopefully this time around, it'll be a lot more entertaining. But again, Michigan finds themselves down by 24 points. It would take one heck of a performance to turn this one around. But there's a reason why you play the games. But right now, we're still currently at the commercial right now. But now's a good time that if you're just tuning in here to make sure that you guys do press the thumbs up button here. And if you're somebody that's new and you want to be a part of future streams, go ahead and make sure that you guys are subscribed to the channel. And also let me know who your favorite college football team is in the live chat as well. Want to hear from you guys here. I know the game is pretty one-sided right now. We'll see if Michigan can change things and try to get a touchdown on this drive. But yeah, definitely let me know who's your favorite team here. If you're watching this stream here, let me know in the live chat. 80 says, JB, believe it will happen. I'm believing all right, yeah, but I'm believing that UGA is going to win here. We're going to get to see the rematch, UGA versus Bama. But 1 quarter left. Can Michigan make it count? I'm not happy with the energy that I'm seeing from Michigan. I'm not happy with that at all. I have not seen enough guys looking frustrated out there. They should be really upset because they should not be losing the UGA by 24 points. They're not 24 points better than the Wolverines and all like that. I mean, it should right now probably be something like 27-24 or something like that, or 27-21 or something like that, or 27-20, 1-score game. But it should not be 27-3. Now, UGA's defense, they're for real. They're for real. They are for real. But Michigan, I mean, their defense gave up a lot of points in this one. A lot of opportunities missed and too many turnovers. Too many turnovers. All right, so here we go out of the shotgun formation. Here we got McCarthy in there at quarterback. Trips formation towards the top of the formation here. And you got one tight end towards the bottom of the screen. So let's see what McCarthy can do on 3rd and 6. UGA sends 4. And so McCarthy has to run. There's a guy on his trail. Oh, he gets away from him. He throws it, and it is incomplete. Incomplete. 4th down coming up. 4th and 6 coming up for the Wolverines. Excellent job there by UGA. You saw that defender get after the quarterback, and he did not let up there. Now, McCarthy, he has a lot more speed than McNamara, so he was able to keep that one alive and at least give his team a chance. But here we go, 4th down coming up for Michigan, down by 24 points here at the early stages of the 4th quarter in the college football playoff semifinal Capital One Orange Bowl. All right, so they've got trips towards the top of the formation, one receiver towards the bottom, and a tight end towards the bottom of the formation here. So 5 wide. McCarthy in at quarterback. Couple fake counts there. Takes a snap. UGA sends 4. He throws it deep towards the left there. Overthrew his wide receiver. Incomplete. And now UGA has the football once again. Let's see. 80 says bench that quarterback. You may not have realized, 80s, but they just benched the other one, K. McNamara, in favor of this kid, JJ McCarthy there. So they've been going between these 2 quarterbacks, and quite frankly, they need a 3rd option right now. But, yeah, UGA defense came up big with the stop again, living up to their reputation as being one of the best defensive teams in the country. Well, being the best defensive team, I'll go ahead and say it, being the best defensive team in the country. But now we're going to have 1st and 10 coming up for UGA, and it should be, let's see, at their own 41-yard line, it's looking like. Let's see, 80 says to send in Spencer Rattler. That's not happening. That is not happening. That is not what is needed right now. But yeah, 1 quarter left, 14 minutes and 46 seconds left to go here. And so UGA at this point, they're going to be utilizing all 3, maybe even all 4 of their running backs in this one, just to go out there and try to melt some clock here, take some time off the clock. And ultimately, they're still trying to score right now. They're still trying to go out there and score right now. But the main focus is just eat up as much time as possible off the clock. So now I'll ask you guys this, assuming that Georgia holds on to the lead as they should here throughout the 4th quarter, what do you guys think about a rematch between Bama and Georgia? Does anybody here give Georgia a chance to redeem themselves against Bama in a rematch? All right, so here we go. We've got Bennett up under center here. We've got a receiver already going in motion here. So we've got two receivers towards the top of the screen here, one back in the backfield, a couple tight ends towards the bottom of the formation. They take the snap. Gonna hand it to the back there. In the back, picks up maybe a yard on the play. And that was Milton with the carry that time. So we got second down coming up here, second and about 9 coming up. Again, the focus right now for UGA the rest of the way is continue to make sure that that clock continues to keep ticking. All right, so we're going to shotgun, two receivers towards the top of the screen here, a couple tight ends towards the bottom of the formation here, one running back. They're going to hand it to Milton again, and Milton this time, look at this offensive line here. Everybody dipping in here, but the Michigan defense says that's enough. Going to pick up about a good 4 or 5 yards from that carry. Now we got third down coming on. All right, so we got 3rd and 4 coming up here. The clock continues to run, 13 minutes, 35 seconds left to go here in the fourth quarter. Now you got Bennett up under center here. You've got White in the backfield, receiver going in motion here. You got 3 receivers, 1 tight end. Take the snap, play fake, looking. And so Bennett, he's going to scramble, makes the guy miss, and picks up enough for the first down there. So leave it to Bennett to get it done. So unconventional on that one, and that's going to pick up another first down, which means more time off the clock for this Georgia offense here. All right, but here we go. 1st and 10 here for the Bulldogs here. They are enjoying a 27-3 lead right now. And let's see, you've got 3 tight ends towards the bottom of the formation. Going to hand it to the back there. That's going to be White there. And look at the power of that offensive line pushing the defensive line backwards on that one. So now we've got second down coming up here. Nice carry there by White. He picked up at least about a good 6 yards from the play. So now we got 2nd and 4 coming up. 12 minutes and 30 seconds left to go in the game. Look at the difference in rushing yards for this game. UGA 124, Michigan 58. And UGA is going to continue to add on to that number before this is all said and done. Where they're going to shotgun. Bennett making adjustments. You got trips towards the top of the formation here. 1 receiver towards the bottom of the screen. Takes a snap. Going to hand it to the back there. The back, White, still moving. And he's going to get about a yard shy of the first down. Here's a 3rd and 1 coming up. It'll be a long one, but 3rd and 1 coming up. So now it looks like he's going to come out here. Let's see what running back they're going to put in this time. Again, they're utilizing 4 different running backs typically here. So we'll see which running back they put in this time. It looks like they're going to call upon Cook, the brother of Dalvin Cook. He's in the game here. Going to line him up next to the quarterback in the shotgun. 1 receiver towards the bottom of the screen here. Trips towards the top of the formation. Michigan got a lot of guys in the line. They're going to pass the ball. Bennett's looking. He throws it up there. And, oh, man, look at that. And this Cook going to take it to the house for a touchdown. Our first score of the second half. And it's a UGA touchdown. So how about that? 39-yard touchdown reception by James Cook. Cooking up a storm here. I mean, you talk about guys eating. This is an all-you-can-eat buffet out there, guys. They are feeding the dogs, and they're feeding them in bunches out there. You name it. This has been completely one-sided. This is embarrassing right here. Embarrassing. Wow. I get it. UGA went all out against, not UGA, Michigan went all out against the run. They gambled, and it didn't work out. So now the extra point attempt is good. So the score is Georgia 34, Michigan 3. Wow. I can't believe it, guys. I just cannot believe it. Michigan has been the one loss they had was maybe 1 point or something like that this season. And so for it to come down like this, 34-3, that is definitely not how you want your season to end. But that is really embarrassing right there. Wow. 80s, I hope we can sober you up, man. We might have to put you in there at quarterback for Michigan. We might have to do it. But man, what an outcome that is right now. 34-3. Wow. Complete domination here. And so just a reminder, guys, I know that this game is pretty one-sided here, but I will be streaming again the Rose Bowl tomorrow. That's going to be Utah versus the Ohio State Buckeyes in that one. So I will be streaming that game there for sure. So make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel so that you'll be notified not just about that stream, but other future streams that will be taking place on his channel as well. I mean, of course, college football, these bowl games here. Also, I do NFL as well. And then later on, once that's beyond, we'll see what we can get for basketball as well. But definitely make sure you guys are subscribed. In addition to that, I do a lot of sports news as well, especially once the offseason hit. Then, yeah, I'll be providing a lot more updates when it comes to sport news there once we're done with these live streams and stuff. All right, so here we go about the return. Here we're about to kick things off here, and we will see which quarterback Michigan's going to stick with. Probably JJ McCarthy still, and just take a look at him the rest of the way. But man, 11 minutes and 11 seconds left to go here in the fourth quarter. But man, the Bulldogs, they're still running wild out there. They are off the chain, and they are biting in this one. All right, so as we get ready for kickoff here to take place, let's see what happens here. All right, so kickoff's about to be on the way any second here. And let's see, kickoff is on the way now. No return there by Michigan, so it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Wolverines at their own 25-yard line here. In the fourth quarter, 11 minutes and 11 seconds left to go here. Michigan is trailing 34-3. So down 31 points here. And so at this point, it's just a matter of just going out there and playing with some effort, man. For some of these guys, it's the last game that they will be playing. And this is not the way that you want to remember your last game. All right, but here we go. 1st and 10. 4 receivers towards the top of the screen. That's right, 4 receivers towards the top of the screen there. Out of the shotgun, take the snap there. They're going to throw it to the back of the backfield there, and it's going to be a bad decision there as they're going to get back to the line of scrimmage there. So once again, another play that's drawn up that gets them absolutely nothing. I don't know what they're trying to prove out there, but I guess at this point, doesn't matter. So just stick with what you do. All right, so here we go. 2nd and 10. 10 minutes and 40 seconds left to go here in the fourth quarter. So still plenty of time here, but the clock is continuing to run. Out of the shotgun here, 3 receivers on the play, couple tight ends, 1 running back. Takes the snap. McCarthy's looking. McCarthy throws it, and it is caught by the receiver there. That's going to be a first down. It's going to be a first down there. Johnson with the reception. All right, so they're back up there at the line already. Going to take the snap there, throw it quickly to the back of the backfield. And so, yeah, he's going to pick up about a good 4 or 5 yards on the play. That's Kareem. He had the fumble earlier in the game in this half. 80. Hey, I'm just saying. Meanwhile, they take a snap out the shotgun and he throws it, and it is incomplete. Third down coming up. 3rd and 5 coming up. 80 says, remember Rocky the Third, nothing is over. But Rocky was never down by this much. I promise you that much. All right, here we go. 3rd and 5 coming up here. They're going to go 5 wide out of the shotgun. Again, if you're just tuning in, the score is UGA 34, Michigan 3. All right, so here we go. 5 wide here. Going to take the snap there. UGA sending 4 pressures all around him, and they have him. He breaks out of it. Somehow, some way. So McCarthy comes up with a big-time play there to break out of it. And, we have a flag here. There was an angry Michigan player. Yeah, I get it. That's a frustration block right there. Just for you because it's your birthday, man. Louisville, there you go. I said Louisville's for you. So there you go, Louisville. All right, so it's going to move them back, but they still got a first down there. Let's see. 80 says Angry Bird. All right, so here we go. Let's see. 1st and 10. So McCarthy has it. He's going to run. Oh, he gets hit. What a hit. Wow, Walker delivering a hit. He's like, if you're going to run, I'm going to hit you every time. So that time McCarthy was looking. He saw a lane to run through, but man, was that hit worth it though? McCarthy throws it to the left side, incomplete. So now we got 3rd and 3 coming up. 8 minutes and 49 seconds left to go here in the 4th quarter. Let's see. 80 says, how much do you think that ref can bench? And so, I mean, that's one heck of a question. I would have to say probably up in there about that 270-ish. All right, so here we go, 3rd and 3. Going to hand it to the back there, and the back's going to get the first down there. That's Edwards on the carry there. They needed 3 yards. He got him about a good 4 yards on the play and a first down for Michigan. The clock continues to run. 8 minutes and 40 seconds left to go here in the 4th quarter. So we go 1st and 10. 3 receivers on the play, 1 tight end, 1 running back. McCarthy takes a snap. Georgia sending 4. McCarthy throws it. It's incomplete there. It was off one receiver hand, and the other receiver got a hand on it, but it's incomplete. 2nd and 10 coming up. 8 minutes and 20 seconds left to go here in the 4th quarter. So another rematch here, and another time we're going to witness 2 SEC teams going at it in a championship game. And so once again, Georgia versus Bama is what we're going to be looking forward to. All right, here we go, 2nd and 10. Take the snap out the shotgun. And so McCarthy going deep. Had a man, but it's incomplete. I've been told them a long time ago in this game. I said, you've got to take those deep shots because they're there. You just got to hit them. But this is probably the first time they're taking that deep shot in this half. So The matchup could have been there because this isn't the first time that he's gotten open like that. It's just they haven't been able to take advantage of it. All right, but here we go. 3rd and 10. So let's see. 3rd and 10 out of shotgun. McCarthy takes it. He's looking. He's going to go deep again. And he has a man again. This time it is caught once again. So it was just that simple all game. I think Bama showed us that against on that secondary earlier. You know, all game long. That's a matchup they could have at least tried at the very least. And you just got beat on the play before, and you had no idea it was like, really? But hey, it's a play for Michigan there. They got the completion. 80 says, please, a touchdown. So 80s wants a touchdown. This is his wish for a touchdown here on his birthday. The last day of 2021, the last thing that he asked of this Michigan team is to get a touchdown in this game. He says he's willing to give them a touchdown from his Eagles on Sunday just to see a touchdown happen. Are they reviewing the play seriously? Well, they're gonna review the play, it looks like. It was ruled a completion. Referees think they see something, so we're gonna see if that stands. So now we are at the commercial here as the referees try to determine whatever it is they're looking to determine here. Again, there was a penalty on the play, so even if it does get overturned here, it'll still be a big play for Michigan. Let us see where we are right now in terms of the thumbs up here. But make sure if you guys haven't already that you do press the thumbs up here to show support for the stream. Really appreciate you guys for coming out and joining me here for this stream. I know it's a little bit one-sided in this matchup here. I see that we're currently at 20 thumbs up here. So, yeah, let's see if we can get to at least 25 thumbs up here before the end of this game. So again, 8 minutes and 49 seconds remaining here in the game, and they are currently reviewing a deep pass play to see if indeed it is going to be a catch. If not, the penalty was called against the defensive pass interference there. So we'll see what they're looking at here. And 80 says that JB's middle name is 25. And again, 80s has agreed that for every single thumbs up that we have, that he's taking a shot for it. Again, we're still right now at the commercial because the referees are reviewing that last big-time play that Michigan did have. And the score right now is UGA 34, Michigan 3. All right, so here we go. We got a first and goal. So I guess the referees, they straighten out whatever they need to straighten out here. So we got a first and goal here from Michigan here Let's see if they can get their first touchdown of the game. They're going to hand it to the back there. And so look at the way that Georgia defense closed on that one. His helmet came off there, but he did pick up about 2-3 yards on the carry. So now we got 2nd and goal coming up here. 7 minutes and 35 seconds left to go here in the 4th quarter. This is for you, 80s. They want to see if they can get to the end zone just for you. All right, we've got 5 wide here. Shotgun formation. I would not be surprised if he does a direct quarterback run. Takes the snap. Throws it across the middle. Incomplete. Right through the receiver hands on that one. Incomplete. 3rd and goal coming up. Again, if I'm UGA, you got to be alert because J.J. McCarthy, they might go 5 wide, then just do a direct quarterback run or something like that. So 3rd and goal coming up. 7 minutes and 13 seconds left to go here. Receiver, let's see, running back goes in motion here. Got a tight end, 2 receivers towards the bottom of the screen here. Let's see what happens on this 3rd down. UGA sends the pressure. McCarthy's looking, feels the pressure. Oh, he took a hit there, and it's incomplete. Incomplete. 4th down coming up there. And so we've got a UGA player down. That's Dean right there. That's a big-time player right there. He's currently down. And so, Andrew, what's good with you? What's good with you? How's it going, man? And so I hope that you have a great new year. I know that we're a couple hours away from it, man, but hey, happy new year to you. Hope all is going well with you. And yeah, I mean, this game right here, it's been pretty one-sided here. Both the matchups today have been pretty one-sided. But I mean, I guess when you look at the matchups between each of these 2 teams, I guess it sort of makes sense. But this is still a surprise, though. I mean, I expected Michigan to come out here and actually play much better. But I mean, their strength, it lines up with UGA's strength, and that's never good. That is never good. And let's see, 80 says, hi, Andrew. And so, yeah, absolutely glad that you're here, Andrew. And so, yeah, so what do you think about the rematch of Bama versus Georgia that looks to be coming up here the next time we see another college football game in the college football playoffs and the championship? You say JB promised a touchdown. Not in this game. Not in this game. But here we go. 4th and goal at the 5. Let's see. J.D. McCarthy, he's going to use that scrambling ability of his. I guarantee it. Running back goes in motion. Going to take the snap. Going to throw it to the back of the backfield here. They've been running that play all game long, and it still doesn't work. It never works. So 7 minutes left to go here in the 4th quarter. I don't know why they call that play. They call that play every single time. Every single time. It never works against this defense. This is ridiculous. Talk about being stubborn. I hate when coaches are stubborn and stick with stuff that's not working. They call that play every time. In order for that play to work, you need a team that's a terrible tackling team. Georgia is the opposite. They are a tremendous tackling team. This is outrageous here. On 4th down, you could not have called a worse call on 4th down. Let's see. Braden says that he did predict Georgia would score 34 points. And so, you know what? I predicted it too. I was just wrong about Michigan and their points, though. But I did predict 34 points. It's just I thought Michigan was going to have 28, so I was dead wrong about that one. And let's see, 80 says, JB, I paid money for a special friend tonight. She showed up and is even cooking a meal for me. Hey, look at 80's big time out here. Big time. Nice, nice, nice. What does that meal consist of? What does that meal consist of? You know, we like talking about food here on this stream for sure. So definitely let us know what you're talking about here. Is that steak? Oh, okay. I just saw the image better there. Okay, so we're talking about steak, cooking steak for you. Oh, nice. Andrew says, who do you want to win? 80? Yeah, 80s was rooting for Michigan in this one. So 80s was going for Michigan in this game. It's his birthday out here, so, you know, he's just out here living his best life here. And so, oh, look at that. He's got some steak out there. He's talking about some real steak, y'all. So here you go. But, yeah, appreciate you guys so much for joining here on the stream, guys. You know, make sure you guys leave a thumbs up. Also, subscribe to the channel if you're somebody that's new here. We're currently at the commercial right now, but the score is UGA 34, Michigan 3. And so UGA, they've had full control of this game from start, and it looks like it's going to be till finish here, up by 31 points, and they just had a big goal line stand against the Michigan Wolverines here. So now to get the football back here, 7 minutes left to go. You already know they're going to go out here looking to run the football. You don't want nobody getting injured and stuff like that. Just go ahead, run the football, melt this time down. This one's done. Now, I will be streaming again tomorrow. I will be streaming for the Ohio State-Utah game in the Rose Bowl. So definitely make sure you guys are subscribed so you will be notified about that, as long as future games as well, whether we're doing college football, NFL, you know, all that stuff. Absolutely. And let's see where we currently are right now in terms of thumbs up. And so let's see. And so 80s, or should I say 180s, says that, what, JB, you're crazy. I had Bulldogs. And so that is wild, 80s. That is wild right there. That is wild. But since it's your birthday, you know, we'll let you get away with that. Matter of fact, just for you, 80s, just for you. Going back to the very beginning of the stream where you said, JB, let's go Michigan. So there you go. Meanwhile, they hand it to the back there. He picks up about a good 3 yards on the carry. So now we got second down coming up. 6 minutes and 50 seconds left to go here in the fourth quarter, guys. And so, yeah, I mean, you asked what went wrong in this game for Michigan? I mean, quite frankly, the passing game, they did not take enough deep shots. I think we've saw enough that in this game, when they did take deep shots, opportunities were there. Obviously, they would have to finish and stuff, but they did not take enough deep shots. They kept calling plays where you throw it to the back in the backfield, throw it to the receiver in the backfield, and then let them make plays. And quite frankly, Georgia's too good for stuff like that. They couldn't get the run game going. 84 yards rushing, that's not enough for this team. Meanwhile, they're going to hand the ball there. It looks like to White up the middle, and White's going to pick up perhaps another 3 yards on the carry. Actually, that's Milton right there with the carry. So 3rd and 4 coming up here for the Bulldogs. 6 minutes left to go in the game. I'm sorry, 3rd and 3. And so let's see. Andrew says, happy birthday to 80s. Absolutely, absolutely, guys. Absolutely. And so let's see. Right now, we're currently at 20 thumbs up still. Let's see if we can get to 30 for 80s. 80 says we need to get to 30 thumbs up. Let's get him 30 thumbs up here for his birthday. Meanwhile, they toss it to the back there. In the back, he's going to lose. Oh, look at him. He's still on his feet here. All right, he picked up about a good 2 yards on the carry before being forced out of bounds. So that's going to be 4th down coming up, 4th and 2, and they're going to punt the ball here. 5 minutes and 15 seconds left to go here in the fourth quarter. And so, but yeah, 80 says we need 30s. He says, thanks, Andrew. And let's see. 80 says, I hope I didn't disrespect your channel. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. But here we go. 4th and 2 coming up here for the Bulldogs here. We will see the punt unit. We've rarely saw the punt unit out here tonight for the Bulldogs. That's a good sign if you're the Bulldogs. They will be punting the football here. Let's see if we get a return here. Ball takes a Michigan bounce at about the 49-yard line. So Michigan will take over 1st and 10 from their own 49-yard line. So just about midfield. So let's see if Michigan can at least get a touchdown before this is all said and done, just for the sake of getting a touchdown in this game. The score right now is 34-3. So they got 3 points, so it won't be a shutout. But let's see if they can get a touchdown. But yeah, if you are watching the stream, let me know in the live chat, who do you guys like in terms of the rematch between Bama and Georgia? Does anybody give Georgia a chance to win? Meanwhile, the running back, oh man, he is separated from the football. What a hit. And so Georgia is out there hitting, guys. And wow, look at that. That time he let the running back have the ball there, but man, he was hit. That was Corum. Again, Corum had that fumble earlier in the game. It just has not been his game tonight. Matter of fact, he's gotten 3 carries, 6 yards, and a fumble in this one. Those are not stats that you want. Oh, and look at that. The referees are about to review this. They want to review it and see if he had possession of the football. And if so, then I guess the clear recovery must have been UGA. Braden, you had to call me out on that. I wasn't going to mention it. Honestly. I really thought this was going to be a good game here. I really did. But if it played out this way, you're right. The Buckeye fan in me right now, I'm upset because we should be playing in this game. But, it is what it is. But the score right now, how can I say it? The late Dennis Green would say they are who we thought they were. So I'll leave it at that. They are who we thought they were. But nah, it's disrespectful for the Big Ten, though. Like, you go to represent the Big Ten, and then you play like this, like, don't even try. That's disrespectful in the conference there. So, yeah. All right, so they called another targeting call against Georgia here. And so I was shocked. I didn't know why they were doing that replay. I thought it was about the catch there, but targeting, I guess. Braden says, someone play the Jeopardy music. Let's see. 80 says, JB did TB12 talk shit about Bill Belichick and his caveman son. Well, mostly directed towards not just the organization, coaches, Bill, even the fans, guys like me. So I took it very personal. Meanwhile, McCarty takes a snap there from Michigan, throws it, and it's incomplete. Second down coming up. Second down coming up. 80 says, so JB isn't calling OT? No way. No way. No way. There we go. 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun. 3 receivers on the play, 1 tight end, 1 running back. They're looking towards the sideline here. 4 minutes and 31 seconds left to go in this game. All right, so here they go from the shotgun. Takes a snap. He's looking. He's going to throw it to his wide receiver who's wide open, and Michigan does score a touchdown here to the freshman Anthony. The kid has a bright future there, down there in Michigan, and that's Audrell Anthony with the 35-yard touchdown reception. Eddie says, we'll Google it. 80 says, TD, where the hell is JB? JB wishes that he was back there in the secondary. I would not have let that happen. Would not have let that happen. They just gave it to him, honestly. Like, they just gave it to him. 80 says, where's JB? Playing Mario Kart? That was a stupid play call by the defensive coordinator. Absolutely stupid play call. They take the snap there, call the trick play there for the 2-point conversion, and they get it. They get it. So it's 34-11. So UGA decides that they're going to blitz the cornerback, leave him wide open. Safety decides he's going to let the receiver get in front. That was a stupid play. Stupid play. There was no reason to do that. That was just stupid. But it is what it is. I mean, it is what it is. Michigan scored a touchdown. 80 says, 2 is good. I feel a Michigan win. Well, it is what it is. All right, so 4 minutes and 25 seconds left to go here. Down by 23 points right now. Michigan scored that touchdown and had a 2-point conversion. So the score right now is UGA 34, Michigan 11. Let's see. 80 says, so JB is saying it's over. I'm saying it was over by the time we had reached halftime. It is over. So now they're going to kick it off there deep. All right, so Georgia has it on the return, and he's still on his feet. Takes it to about the 35-yard line there. So now, Michigan got their touchdown in there. They scored 8 points there. They actually have outscored Georgia here in the fourth quarter, 8-7. Actually, they've outscored them in the second half, 8-7. But UGA, they have the lead, 34-11. They got the football right now. They know what they need to do. Go ahead and run this football. All right, so here we go. Bennett up under center here. 3 receivers on the play, 1 tight end, 1 running back. Takes snap. Gonna hand it to the back up the middle. Finds a crease. Picks up the first down. He's still running. Takes it all the way to the 35-yard line. That was Edwards on the carry. They went to the 5th string running back here. So a first down for the Bulldogs here. The clock continues to run. 4 minutes left to go here in the fourth quarter. All right, so here we go. 3 minutes and 35 seconds left to go here after that 31-yard run by Dajan Edwards that took him all the way to the 35-yard line. They hand the ball off to him again. This time he's looking for a hold. He's going to pick up about a good 3 yards on the carry. Second down coming up. All right, so here we go. 2nd and 8 coming up. I guess now's a good time to go ahead and say, shout out to, Michigan. They did win the Big Ten championship this year. So that was big for them right there. They got that win against Ohio State. That was huge for them this year. They won some big time matchups against teams like Iowa and stuff. They won some good games this year. So, I know this is going to be disappointing into their season, but it's still been a good season there. 12 wins there, 12-1. And so as a program, you took a step in the right direction. Obviously, this is not how you anticipated for it to go for Michigan. But when it's all said and done, it was still a great season there. And those guys, they did something special out there as a unit to get the Big Ten championship. That's nothing to sneeze at for this team. All right, here we go. 2nd and 8. So you got Bennett up under center here, 1 back in the backfield, 3 receivers on the play, 1 tight end. Take the snap. Gonna hand it to the back there. The back falls forward there. So now we got 3rd down coming up. So Michigan's burning their timeouts here. Why? That's my question. I hate when teams call timeouts as if they're still in the game when they're not. All right, so here we go, guys. We got a 3rd and 6 coming up here. UGA's leading 34-11. Michigan, they just called their timeout there. So let's see, 3rd and 6. Can UGA get a first down here and take off more time off the clock? Takes a snap, going to hand it to the receiver there on the reverse there, and he gets enough for the first down. He was down there, and so, yeah, what a play there by UGA to get the first down. So now we've got 3 minutes and 5 seconds left to go here in the 4th quarter. All right, so here we go here. 5 seconds left to go in the play clock here. 2 minutes and 45 seconds left to go in the game. Bennett up under center. Takes a snap, going to hand it to the back. In the back, looks for a hole there, and he's going to pick up about 2 yards on a carry. And so, yes, as they talk about it now, it's a good reminder that I will be streaming again tomorrow for the Rose Bowl, Utah versus Ohio State. Definitely make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel so that you guys can tune in and be notified of the streams that I will be having take place, whether we're talking tomorrow or even in the future as well, whether we're talking college football, NFL, or if I do anything basketball related as well. Definitely make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel for that, as well as some sports news as well. All right, here we go. 2nd and 7. Takes a snap, tosses it to the back. And so the back looking for some space there. Shakes off a guy, still on his feet there. Turned that into a positive gain somehow, some way. Gained about a good 2 yards in the play. 3rd down coming up. And so the magic number is 5. 5 more yards, and then UGA can go ahead and take out the rest of this game. Let's see. I've already said that one. 80 says, good night, JB. Thanks for doing the stream, my friend. Thank you so much for coming through, 80s. Glad to have you here. And again, happy birthday to you and happy new year to you as well. Appreciate you for being a part of the stream and, always being here and supporting me and the stream. Really appreciate that. And let's see. Braden says, Michigan fans singing the Dora song. We did it right. LOL. And so, hey, appreciate you for joining, Braden. Glad to have you here as well. And yeah, good night to you. And hey, happy new year to you as well. And appreciate everybody that's watching right now. Happy new year to each and every one of you guys as well. Thank you guys so much for joining here. As the clock continues to run down here, I'll stay till this game hits 0. But yeah, appreciate you guys so much for joining the stream. You guys have a great night. And again, yeah, 2021 basically in the books here, and may we all have a great 2022 that's going to be coming up here. All right, so Kirby Smart goes ahead and call the timeout here. 14 seconds left to go here in the 4th quarter. So look at that. Kirby Smart's like, look, you're not putting a Gatorade bath on me. He's like, I paid too much for this shirt. Not happening. So this is going to be the rematch. Georgia versus Bama. We will see if Georgia can go out there and avenge their loss earlier against Bama earlier this year. It's not impossible. We saw how Auburn played Bama to the T. It is certainly possible a team of Georgia caliber can play better the second time around. That's definitely the fact, especially if Bennett can repeat what he did out here today. Matter of fact, him being 20 of 30 out there for 310 yards, 3 touchdowns, no interceptions. If he play like that, you got to like their chances. Meanwhile, they run the ball there with the back, and it looks like they're going to pick up enough for the first down to run this one out. And so that's it. That's a wrap. That's the game. Georgia has won the college football semifinals here for the Orange Bowl, and they're the Orange Bowl winners here, 34-11 over the Wolverines. Congratulations to Georgia, and then congratulations to Michigan on a pretty good season as well. Big Ten championship. That's going to mean a lot for those guys. I know this game's going to sting. It's not the way that you want to go out here, but it was a good season for these guys. And for a lot of those guys, they can start declaring for the next level. Hutchinson included for the NFL and stuff like that. But meanwhile, for Georgia, they know they've got unfinished business coming up here against Bama. They're going to be focused, looking forward to that. And so, absolutely. They get the rematch versus Bama that they wanted and a chance to avenge themselves. Let's see how it goes. But this is it. It is finalized. Georgia has beaten Michigan 34-11. Thank you guys so much for joining me here for the stream. If you're somebody that's new, make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel. I'm going to go ahead and end the stream now, but make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel here. I will be doing some more play-by-plays. Next one will be tomorrow, the Rose Bowl, Utah versus the Ohio State Buckeyes. Appreciate you guys so much, everyone. And hey, Happy New Year's to each and every one of you. Braden says, Happy New Year. JB, just started watching your streams a couple months ago. Hope your channel keeps growing in the new year. Hey, I appreciate you. Thank you so much, Braden. Glad to have you here, man. And Happy New Year to you as well. Appreciate you and all your support, buddy. Thank you so much. And so, yeah, good night to you. Good night, everyone. Take care. I'm going to go ahead and end the stream here. But again, I will be coming back again tomorrow to stream the Buckeyes versus Utah. You guys take care. Have a great night. And make sure you guys have some fun out there, but don't have too much fun, all right? But, yeah, take